That hurt.
I'm tuned in like crazy, and I'm pretending like I know what they're doing, and I'm
Articulate and intelligent.
Greg's a bitch. That's all.
I find them offensive as hell.
I've never been a fan.
Yeah, fuck that.
Terrible! Bad! Not bad!
Oh, pretty good.
Okay!
Decent.
Fair!
Great.
I loved it!
This sucks.
Yeah, you really gotta wonder how the stuff gets made.
Welcome to the Straight Red Card, the only show where we encourage you to date your stepsister. If this is your first time here, welcome. We're going to cover the game today. That over there. Nope, that over there is Brett.
Hello.
The Brett. All right. Should we start right off with the starting lineup, or should I tell you? Should I tell you a little bit more? The fact that Stowe Bunce, an American at Wolverhampton, playing in the World Darts Grand Slam, just won another match, and he's off to the final 8. That's never been done by an American before in darts. I know people don't care about it, but the thing I found amusing about the match, what it was called by two guys, Mark Webster and a guy who had never heard of before named Rod Stud. Now, if that's not a porn name, I don't know what is.
I feel like that's the way to get people interested in darts, because I'm already over here snoring before the game because of it.
Well,
Rod, I like playing darts. I just watching them like, okay.
Well, it's pretty exciting if you're rooting for the American guy, right? Who, by the way, I think is a truck driver. He's like a fucking truck driver or something. And they were like, "Well, are you going to come back? Because obviously you're going to get invited back." He's like, I got to put 2 kids through college. I can't do that shit. I got to go back to my job. Unless I get my tour card, then I'll come back. Anyhow, the turd in the background says, "Welcome to the Straight Red Card. Today, Brett and Derek do a live watch-along while I watch the game in Austin. Bite me, bitches. The Aaronsons ran a train on my wife." That's horrible.
Is that why they're not starting? Well, exhausted?
I think Brendan has a girlfriend that lives with him in Germany.
Yeah, different time zone, though.
So she might not be too on that. And that could have helped Paxton lose his virginity. We don't know.
If you're in a different time zone, it's okay.
So you are in Austin. I guess you have to be there because you have to be the guy in the background during all the interviews.
Yeah.
So, although I did not hear you in either the Tillman or the Weston McKennie interview. I didn't hear you in the background for those. And those were on U.S. Soccer. But what I did hear a couple days ago or a day ago was Malik Tillman say, since he's gotten to training, he's been training as an inverted winger. Oh, really? Really, you're training as an inverted winger? What have we been telling everybody? Everybody in the world is Rain is going to play out wide. Rain is going to play out wide. And on our show, the only show that told you this, we said, no, he's fucking not. As long as Greg's going to play a 4-2-3-1, he's not throwing Reyna out wide. He's probably going to throw somebody else out wide. And I hope it's Tillman. And we got it right. We got it fucking smack dick on right. So just, a little pat on the back, because nobody else was saying this. Everybody had Reyna outright. And, if you listen to Greg and what Greg's been saying, they want to keep Reyna in this little position. And then Jimmy Conrad had this mostly right, but he switched Tillman and Reyna. He had Tillman at the CAM and Reyna out wide. How is that a solution?
Playing too.
Yeah, it's not a solution. So if you listen to Tillman's interview and he's talking about, Greg's been talking about me being an inverted winger. He's going to be a fucking inverted winger. I'm not sure he was supposed to say that in his interview, but that's what he said. So there we go. Brendan finally scored in someone's box. Well, yeah, he's certainly not going to do it for Union Berlin. So there you go. It's been sad. Jose Lopez, thank you already for the $1.99, brother. Left my life savings on Brett's current location. You're at the strip bar.
Yeah, I'm at the Brass Monkey on the south side of Indy, waiting for the game to start. I can see the pregame started. Everybody's out there on the field just kicking the ball around.
Where the strippers?
Pretty dead night, though. I'm kind of surprised.
Yeah, super dead night. I mean, it is a Thursday, and everybody's probably watching Monday Night Football or this game, or at 11:30, the F1 in Las Vegas starts practice.
Nope.
So there's that after this game is over.
The good news about the 9:00 game here is they've got a nice buffet. I just stay away from the seafood platter. Outside that, I'm good.
Well, speaking of buffets, we all know what's going on right now. Pete probably just got off the plane and got there.
He was
and
on the
they're
pitch. He took a picture of himself with his 11 Yanks jersey on.
Oh, yeah? They're all eating barbecue. And they're doing it. You know who took our spots there? Zealand. Zealand took our spot. And Beeford. Both of those two guys. I don't really know.
I can't believe they found somebody who had a lesser known channel than us out there.
Well, you know, Oppenheim wanted to hang out with us. But we couldn't go. So two other.
I guess Mr. Beast was probably busy, wasn't he?
Mr. Beast? I doubt he watches soccer.
I doubt that too. But
yeah. So anyhow, it's kind of cool to see the show with Tack today with Zealand. I did not expect that, and I'm like, no shit. Okay. Well, he picked at least a good guy to take. And that was all paid for by Brett Oppenheim. So thank you, brother, for supporting independent shows. He supported.
He was actually probably happy we weren't there because of the open bar.
Right. Oh,
pricey.
we would have bankrupted his ass.
Oh man.
So we've
got to start another Netflix show going on here, man.
All right. So we've got
front them.
If you're new to this show, we drink on this show. All right. So I've got that. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and crack open this Taxman. I got the Taxman.
Nice.
It's
local.
I know, Belgian style quad. So we'll see how that goes. Let me see. 9 point.
I like it.
I've had it before, but not for a couple years. 9.5 alcohol by volume.
Yeah.
Nice.
Derek's going to be speaking in tongues later on tonight, guys.
Oh, I might be speaking in tongues in about an hour. The way this is going. I've already lubed up to this game.
I would say that there's probably going to be a few F-bombs dropped during the game, but that was going to happen regardless.
Yeah, listen, if you're new to the show and your kids are around and you don't want them to hear any curse words, put on your headphones because it happens. We curse a lot on this show.
That's why we don't monetize.
That's right. That's why we monetize nothing.
Worthless.
So Jose Reyes, one of our favorites, for $10. Back, boys. Been a while. Car troubles are expensive. Tillman and Reyna could be fire. I know they could be. I know it's TNT, but still. Cheers, boys. Drink for the night is Screwball peanut butter whiskey. Really? Whoa.
Dude, my nephew tried to put me onto that, and I bought a fifth of that and another peanut butter cookie dough whiskey. And I gotta tell you, outside of taking like a single shot of it, that'd be like the longest lasting liquor in my house because I couldn't do more than that.
It's so sweet, isn't it?
It's incredibly sweet.
Yeah. Well, I can say this has got plum backgrounds, little raisin. Let me see what else it's got here. Strong chocolate malty flavor.
So mine has a lot of leather smell to it. Some burnt oak.
What the fuck? All right. So this is actually really good. It could use a little bit more yeast in
wait, hold on.
Fermentation process.
HBO has the lineup, and they have it as a 4-2-2-2.
Oh,
Gio and Tillman as the Donovan Dempsey roles with Kevin Paredes and Valgan up top.
You know that's wrong.
God, I'm going to do this real quick, see if I can get a snap of that.
I wish you could have.
I'm working on it.
Why even put up a fucking
you cheeky buggers
starting 11 that's going to be completely wrong? Why bother? Just say we don't know. We're dumb here. We don't do our research.
All right,
we don't
do this quickly, Derek. Quickly, Derek. Here it is.
We can't
so
even
you can see it.
All right.
This is live, so I can't do this. I can't pause it. I can. Yeah. Why not? Yeah. There we go. No.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that now.
What?
That's a screenshot, guys. Don't worry about that.
What kind of fucking idiot would pick this as the starting 11? I mean, seriously, HBO.
I've been asking for it, but why is Brady's in there if we're going to do that?
Yeah, exactly. This would be a waste of time. So,
man.
It's honestly funny that if they do any research and they went to U.S. Soccer Way, for instance, U.S. Soccer Way is usually about 80%, right? They get it right 80% of the time. So unless Greg told them that's what this is, I'm going to play 4-2-2-2-2 or a 4-2-4. No, this is not how we're lining up.
Oof. Yeah.
All right. So that would be just a whole waste. Be a waste of Reyna and Tillman and Paredes' skills, because Paredes is not a striker.
That's incredibly silly. Jose, again, been a long time see it before you've been on our show recently, but
right.
Glad that you're back, and thanks for the 10, man. Appreciate that.
Yeah, sorry about those car troubles. Those are a bitch. Brett can attest. I can too. For years, I've had car problems. I do want to say that this Taxman quad is distinctly potable. I would rate it a B.
It's a potable.
It's potable for sure.
Mike B says, Des Tillman link up masterclass tonight.
Could be. We'll see. But
we were definitely asking for Des to play in that role where Tillman's at now. But
right.
Still, this will be interesting to see.
I mean, I suggested that Des be moved up to the right wing and then just start Scally it right back, and you solve the right wing problem, right?
Mm-hmm.
But it seems that Greg doesn't really want to screw around too much with Dest.
Yeah.
And so he just kept him where he was at. I know it's conservative by Greg, but I don't blame him for being conservative in this case. So it is what it is. By the way, I already bought all the things that I need to make my own Jagdwurst. Brett?
Yeah.
Jagdwurst.
No shit.
Yes, which is, of course, a German sausage, or it's kind of bologna-esque in a lot of ways, but it's got little pieces of ham in it. Anyhow, so I'm waiting for one ingredient to arrive, and that is the pink curing salt. I need that. But I've got all the other equipment ready, and I'm going to be making my own fucking Jagdwurst. I'm so excited. I got the original German recipes. Like, I went online and I looked for original, real, authentic German recipes to make this shit. So anyhow, I'm excited. And I watched several videos. One of them was headline, should you prick your sausage? Should you prick your sausage? Yeah, funny headline for that training video that I did watch on learning how to make your own sausage. All right.
Okay.
We want to cover the starting lineup?
Nope. I want to cover your favorite segment of the show already, actually.
Okay, hold on. All right, I'm ready. Transfer news. Everybody loves that transfer news. But me. All right, how'd I do?
Pretty good.
That sounded on? Okay. Aaron Alexander for $199. Gio to Ajax. A good loan move. That's a good question. We all know that Ajax has had troubles this year, but they're not going down. It would be good for Ajax. I can say that because they are hurting this season. And they could use some offensive machinery in central midfield for sure, because that seems to be something they are missing hardcore. So would it be good for Ajax? It sure as hell would be. It'd be good for Reyna because he'd play every fucking game and he'd start every fucking game. So yes, good move for him, I think. And it gets him out of playing that terrorist ball that Terzic plays. Fuck Terzic. I don't even want to see that dude. I don't want to have to continue watching Dortmund play. So please, Reyna, move from Dortmund. Move out. It's kind of like the pain we go through having to watch Weah and McKennie watch Juventus. It's annoying.
It's not just watching Juventus. It's watching Allegri ball.
Yeah, Allegri is it's like some of the worst shit to watch. Yeah. Yeah. Terzic just turned into this super fucking conservative coach. So it's just depressing to watch.
So absolutely, it's apparently Ajax is reportedly interested in signing him for the winter. A loan would be a good option for him. Build up his stock. So if Dortmund can't convince him by firing Terzic, they can certainly build up his stock to sell him in the summer.
They can try, and he certainly would build it up. I don't think that anybody in England or Germany or anywhere else doesn't think that Gio Reyna is a supremely talented player.
Sure.
But I do think there are people wondering, A, can he stay healthy for most of the season? B, how high's the ceiling? So how much money do we invest in this kid?
And obviously I know that he's been injured for for like almost 2 years out of his entire tenure. Obviously a year of that was strictly with that the hammy.
Right.
But then a portion of that also was a broken shin.
Yeah, that wasn't his fault. It's not like he was unfit or something.
I'm sure these people who get paid the big bucks to monitor players and stuff like that realize that, well, part of a healthy chunk of his time that he was actually out wasn't necessarily due to a consistent nagging injury.
Right. He's not fit.
Some Canadian came and karate chopped his shin off.
Right. He's not Fabian Johnson. He's just not getting injured constantly for no reason.
Poor Bacon.
No, Fabian Johnson.
I said, not Johansson.
Oh, Aaron Johansson had that
nagging hip injury.
Yeah, that would never go away, and there was no actual way to heal it. Like he went to like a gazillion doctors to say, how do I fix this? They were like, get a new hip. They're like, well, then I can't play soccer. Well, that's all you
start
can do.
Coaching.
Yeah, because see, in your socket, Mr. Bacon, there's this cushion area between your bone and the other part of the socket that keep it from being painful. Well, you don't have any. You have very little of that cushion.
Yeah,
that doesn't grow back. So anyhow, that's why he ended back in Iceland for the end of his career. The ski for $2 says Molotov Cocktail IPA and U.S. Men's National Team. It's a good night. It is a good night. This is going to be a good night. I think we're going to win.
We should absolutely win handedly. We went over the Trinidad and Tobago roster. Not that necessarily means anything. We struggled against El Salvador, and they're a USL team at best.
Yeah. So we do predictions,
but we have two offensive-minded, creative players in the lineup who are playing the Donovan Dempsey role in the 4-2-2-2.
I mean, come on. HBO. Who did they hire? Do you think to predict the formation and roster setup?
No, you think it was one of these guys?
Who we got there? Beasley. We've got what's his name? God, from the old days. Shit, we almost had.
Is that the cat that retired at like 26?
No, Kyle Martino. We almost had him on our show.
Yeah, that's what I said. Well, yeah, he retired at 26.
Yeah, injuries. And then Julie Foudy, which was D-Rex, always his leg humping favorite. He loves.
I thought that would have been Solo.
No, he liked Solo for a while too until the photos came out. But the close-ups. But he was always back in the day a Julie Foudy. Big D-Rex a dog, by the way. Anyhow, we used to have videos of him humping humping Foudy's leg. That would not be acceptable, right?
I don't have the video. I don't have the video readily available. But our good friend Alex on Twitter posted, and I don't know if he tagged you in this as well. But it's a video of this this chick that's going over to her boyfriend or husband or whatever next to this pond. Don't know if he's fishing or something like that. But she's like bent over, like over his shoulder, like saying something to him. All of a sudden, this cow comes up, sniffs her rear end, and then all of a sudden mounts her. Of course, she being a human falls into the pond.
Yeah, sure. Oh, that reminds me of those stupid Subway commercials now. I don't know if you've seen those with the guy and his girlfriend, and then they go hiking and they climb this cliff, and then he's a dummy, of course. He's really dumb. He's relying on her to tell him whether it's safe to go up this cliff and that cliff, and then they're driving down the mountain, and they stop because they see an animal, and he gets out and go, "Is this a buffalo?" And she says, "No, dummy, it's a cow." Like, all right, so all dudes are dumb now? Is that what we're doing here?
Well, I don't know if I've mentioned this story or not, but a person I know, and I'm not going to name names by any means, had they were I'll give you a hint on the gender. At least she was going to get her wedding dress,
Mm-hmm.
and they were going to Ohio with her mom and her soon-to-be mother-in-law.
Uh-huh.
They're driving, this unexplored environment between Indiana and Ohio, apparently,
Mm-hmm.
because she looks up the hills and she goes, "Oh my God, look at those wild beasts!" And her mom goes, "You mean cows?"
Like, you've never
Because
seen a fucking cow?
I'm guessing this person was under the impression that all cows were dairy cows, the whole black and white polka dots and whatnots.
No, people are. You're right. They're ignorant. I don't know. On our way to Nashville, when we used to do play shows there all the time, there was always this farm that we would pass on the left because we took some crazy roads to get there, and it would always say, "Used cows for sale." Used cows for sale. I bet you if you look that up, somebody's taken a photo of that, put it on Google. If you looked it up on Google, somebody has posted that somewhere. Used cows for sale. And it's somewhere either in Tennessee or Kentucky. All right.
We talked about in a previous show. I don't know if it was Mondays or last Thursdays. We talked about Kelly and the Kiki Stud, or Kinky Kelly and the Stud. When we talked about
Oh, yeah.
Clerks 2 and the donkey shows.
Is that the horse guy? The guy that had
No.
horse?
This was a donkey show on Clerks 2, but it was in reference to us talking about the horse show. That ran amok on Twitter.
Because that went around on Twitter, some guy getting plowed by a horse. Whatever, I guess gets you through the night. Just don't hurt the horse. You might hurt yourself, though. You only get one colon. All right, Broken Furnace recordings for $10. So stoked. First time in years. I've got company for a game. Thanks, gents. Oh, man. I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that. Have kids and force them to watch it with you. That's what I did.
Force them to watch our show with us? No, the kids should not watch our show, Derek.
The game. Game.
Oh, my bad.
I would force the kids. You're watching this fucking game.
Thanks, Broken Furnace, for that 10, man, by the way.
Yeah, we appreciate it. Stratman. He's still never confirmed whether or not he's Stratman because he's good at strategy or because he plays the guitar. Someday he'll let us know. $4.99. Thank you, brother. Boys, my sister-in-law, fiance, are curled up on a couch as we launched our own channel tonight. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. What kind of channel? Is this like on one of those things where you...
On an OF channel, right?
People pay you to have sex? All right. People are paying to watch you for some reason. That is... I'm sure there's a good reason, my friend. I'm sure you guys are up to something that's... So
you're stream sniping us and profiting. Bravo. Good job.
He's giving us a portion of the
profits.
Fair. Yeah. Hey, you guys do you. We're all for it. And congratulations. Say hi to your sister for us.
We expect at least 10%.
And if you ever need any advice, just let us know. We're good with all the sister-in-law stuff, the stepsister stuff.
I guess before we get too far, I mean, I know we're 23 minutes into the show, and the game's going to start here in like 6 minutes. I'm going to throw up the our good friend Mitch posted some new bingo cards.
Okay, let's throw that up and do the starting lineup. Let me cover it up. Although I did see it on Twitter, I didn't click on them, but I could see some of them.
Derek, there are a lot of our own talking points, so I guarantee you're going to hit them regardless of whether or not you see them or not.
The only one I noticed and laughed at was Derek says cunt. I might already...
Now you just gave him that one, Derek. Way to go. I'm literally looking at it right now.
I might have already said it already on the
possible.
show. I mean, I don't know. Oh, I'm supposed to do this during this part. Even flow, roll around like butterflies.
Old man musician talk. Does that count?
What's the other?
Derek sings. There it is. Way to go, Derek.
Today. All right. There's my Jimmy. Excuse me.
No fluff. No, sorry, not today. We had pregame to talk about, and even that we're kind of failing at. So let's pull up that lineup again.
Yeah, let's go through the lineup. It should not be shocking to anybody, that we got this almost completely right. Only thing we got wrong is we thought that Greg would play Paredes. I mean, Aronson out left.
I
Not
mentioned I
Paredes.
wanted Paredes to start.
But
over
you
Anderson.
mentioned Brady, so I got to give you credit for that.
I didn't. For the life of me, I did not believe that Greg would start both Tillman and Reyna in this because, God, with the second half, if he has Reyna as a guaranteed sub at some point, does that mean that he's going to aim to push Tillman back and bring in like an Aronson perhaps?
Well, the only reason that I can prove that I got the Tillman part right is I texted you yesterday, and I said just watched the Tillman interview. He's going to play as an inverted winger, and boom, there he is. The only other one we thought Richards would start instead of CCV, right?
That's true too. Yes.
Yeah. Did
Chambers wants to know if did Derek get Wes's name last name right?
McKenny?
No, it's McKenzie.
No, it's not.
I know that's a joke, Derek.
But I've got that wrong a long time ago. I haven't got it wrong lately.
Yeah, you've been spot on with it of recent.
Because I haven't been as drunk lately. All right. But that's going to be different tonight.
Fix it up, man.
Frank Kassler, $2. Paredes and Tillman flipped in that lineup. You could, but
I mean, I think they can flip flop all they want. It'll be fine.
So Paredes, when he's played left wing back for Wolfsburg, obviously he's playing on the left. Last game, however, for Wolfsburg, he played on the right. He played right wing, not right wing back, but literally right wing or right midfielder. Whatever you want to call it. So he's played on both sides, Paredes, so far for Wolfsburg. So he's.
And I'll say for the U.S., he's predominantly played. He's been a mixed bag as well. I mean, he's played on the right.
He's predominantly not played.
No, the last window, I think he came in for Weah both games.
Yeah, that's not enough to really. I mean, he hasn't played that much for us, so there's really you can't say that there's like a consistent theme of what happens when Paredes plays for us.
Of recent, it's been consistently on the right, is what I'm saying. Minutes he gets every game.
But I do think it's interesting that Paredes gets to start over Aronson. Now, if that ain't a shot across the bow to Brendan to kind of let him know, hey, dude,
shit in order, man.
This kid Paredes, he's doing better in the fucking Bundesliga than you are. And you're supposed to be the pro, dude.
He's getting some starts. You're not playing for a team that's lost 13 matches in a row or something.
And is in last?
-1 draw, of course.
Are they in last yet? Or are they near last?
No, they were. Well, I mean, who knows now? I mean, the last time I looked, they were like in third place.
I'll look it
up while I got this pulled up here.
All right. Jose Reyes, again, thank you, brother. We appreciate it. For $2. Tilly and Gio could unlock flow. Both creative.
Oof,
yeah.
They're in last.
Yeah, they are in last. Okay. So, yes, good point. That's what we all expect. That is why Reyna's there. Because Flo was frustrated in being asked to play almost like a false nine sometimes, and with nobody giving him through any through balls.
Mm-hmm.
Well, this will end that because you got Reyna. Yeah, Reyna can do that. Tillman can certainly do that as an inverted winger. We'll see how much he inverts. He'll probably do it a lot because Des loves getting down the right wing. Just got to be careful on that left wing. I don't think this game's it's a big serious threat, but just want to make sure that we don't get a little loose and we let a goal in. I want this to be a 5-0 cremation or a 6-0 something. Hey Jeff, good to see you, brother. Saw your tweet earlier. $10. Thanks for making a more fun game watch. GGG did good on this lineup. He did. Yeah, you got to give him credit.
I mean, I know that obviously all last cycle we gave him a lot of
guff,
a lot of guff about it.
Yeah.
He made a lot of bad decisions, quite frankly. This cycle, whether was intentional or kind of forced upon him or whatever, I feel like he's made a lot of great decisions when it comes to rosters. Solid options when picking lineups and deciding when to sub out certain players and stuff like that, just because of health reasons. But he's playing them in positions that for success. So I don't know. I see a lot. Sorry, somebody's cosplaying as Lawless, old school Lawless, actually on here.
Well, can I just say this though?
But I'm the last thing I'll say on it. You've got to give him credit this cycle so far. He's done a pretty damn good job.
I mean, you can give him credit if you want to. The only thing that still irks me a little about it is that it took Hudson and BJ
Yeah.
to evolve the lineup to here
Sure.
before Greg said, "Oh, you guys evolved the lineup while I was gone, so now I'm going to stick with what you had." At least he had the balls to say, "I like what you guys did, and I'm going to stick with it." Placata.
Yeah.
BJ is the tactical genius behind the lineups. GGG is figurehead. Man, GGG's a pretty. He's a pretty. He thinks very highly of himself. So I don't think if you told him that, GGG might punch you, right?
Well, it's
Is this game going to fucking start? It's 9
Yeah,
o'clock.
they're just walking out to do the national anthem right now.
Okay, they're just on Telemundo. They're getting shit ready. I'm having to watch it, by the way, on Telemundo, on Peacock. Why? I got Peacock. You know, I pay them money. They're throwing chairs around. What's going on Telemundo?
Mm.
So you pay for the Peacock, not Peacock, subscription, and then you can't even watch it in the language. I'd rather watch it in German. Can they get a German broadcast on? I don't know Spanish that well. So anyhow, I'm not going to be using the sound, so I guess it doesn't really matter.
Derek's going to mute it and listen to us talk about it.
Right. And we're going to try to sync this shit up the best we can. And we urge you to sync it up too, because we don't want you.
All 245 of you. Good Lord. You guys are killing it tonight.
Too far ahead. And make sure you hit like while you're there and subscribe if you're not already. But we're going to try to get all of us, including you, synced up for this game. So we're basically watching the same match. So we're not cheering, or we're not seeing somebody post goal and then the goal happens 30 seconds later. But if you can't sync up, we understand. All right. Jose Lopez, $4.99. A drunk walrus could pick a good lineup. His tactics are still shit at times. I will translate for you, Derek. Thank you, Jose. I do know some basic Spanish, but
that'd be great. The chat is literally just word for word translating what the Spanish broadcasting is.
Yeah,
and they're watching the chat, going, "Okay, sure." Oh, no, I don't agree with that. No, okay.
Yeah, it won't matter because I'm not going to have the sound on while we do this show. So don't bother wasting your time translating it. Like I know most of the words, a basic standard sentence structure for Spanish.
I know.
So,
goal.
Oh no, I know a lot more than that, but I can't speak it to save my life.
Christina.
Mostly because it makes me
sing
uncomfortable.
The national anthem.
Jose Reyes for $2. Telemundo looks like my family reunions. Jesus, I know they were throwing like chairs were falling down. It was a total fucking disaster. What was going on there? It's
right.
Like
so they heard HBO posted a 4222. So they're like, we couldn't go crazier. What the fuck, guys?
It looked like there was a riot going on, and they didn't know they were live. Very weird. All right, hold on. I'm gonna have to blow my nose. I got a runny nose. I don't know why.
Right on. I'll go ahead and post this. Rico Poe for $10. Appreciate that, man. Win versus TNT, like fucking your stepsister. Can only give the business to what's in front of you.
Yeah, I guess those are somewhat comparable. If that's all you got in front of you, I guess what you're saying is you'll fuck your stepsister because that's all that's in front of you. I don't know. I wouldn't do that. You should do it because you love her. She's not really related to you, and you plan to have a future together.
Yeah.
Not just because she's just in front of you. Come on, Rico.
I mean, it's no, I'm not even gonna go into that.
All right. Just depends on how much you've been drinking, I guess.
Exactly. Yeah. I still have my senses about me.
Oh yeah. Let's keep it. Yeah. We don't want to get too fucked up. So they're doing Claves del Partido.
Appreciate that. Thanks again, Rico, for the 10, man. Appreciate that.
Which essentially means this is what each team needs to do to be successful tonight. And so they're saying Trinidad's got to have a great defense, got to make sure they don't fuck up there. Well, yeah, they're going to fuck up. I know they're going to park the bus, you would think, but we'll see. Or they're just going to say, fuck it, we got nothing to lose. But because we're not going to win this game anyhow, so let's just go for it. I got Tab Ramos up on the screen here. I believe that's Tab Ramos.
People are, I saw his name pop up in the chat. Yeah, here you go.
There he is. Yeah, that is Tab. They usually have Marcelo Balboa, so this is new. Or maybe, I don't know, maybe I don't pay attention. Maybe Tab's been doing this for a while. Tab, the guy who gave U.S. Soccer a fucking middle finger and said, "Go fucking coach the team yourself, you bastards. I am not playing a 4-3-3 in Greg's system style, and you're not going to force me to do it. And if you're going to force me to do it, then fuck off. I quit." And that's what he did.
Everybody's saying Marcelo is on Univision, Tab's on Telemundo.
Okay. Oh, okay. Interesting. Now they
Jose
got
Lopez for $1.99 says everyone's laughing. What happened? LOL.
laughing where?
I don't know.
Here?
I didn't see it in the chat.
Okay. The Telemundo Deportes broadcast, everybody was not ready for it to go live. They were completely out of whack and shit was thrown all over the place. There were chairs on the fucking floor. The lights were half off. Like, they were not ready to go live when they went live. Let's just put it that way. All right.
Go do live. Fuck it.
Starting lineup. Let's do it. Let's talk about it.
Oh, we did talk about it, didn't we?
No, I don't think we did. We go position by position?
Well, we got little time to do it, man. Better hurry up because they're taking the field right now. We got to sync up soon too.
Right, we do.
We talked about the lineup pretty thoroughly. I think
we did, and I'm glad to see CCV getting a shot here instead of somebody else. Usually, it would have been Richards, who I wouldn't have minded either. But maybe this is reflective of who's having the best camp right now. But you got to say, if you're picking two guys that are slow, you pick the slowest two CBs.
Well, Conrad talked about that. He said, obviously pointed out the fact that Richards didn't really take a hold of the last window when he started both matches.
Right.
CCV is doing well. All right, hold on. We got to sync it up here because I don't know where you're at right now.
So I got Matt Turner just raised his hands above his head. He's jumping around in goal right now.
I've got Kickoff starting right now. Tell me when.
Yeah, 1. Still not happened. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 seconds, 8 seconds, 9 seconds, 10 seconds behind, 11 seconds behind, 12 seconds behind, 13 seconds behind, 14 seconds behind.
Did they kick off already?
15 seconds behind on Telemundo. 16, 17, 18 seconds, 19 seconds behind, 20 seconds behind, 21 seconds behind, 22 seconds behind. Kickoff. 22 seconds, Brett.
Okay.
Count off
Good
22.
Lord. DK57 said he's 30 seconds in already.
I know.
Dark Bomb says 45 seconds in.
So, Brett, can you pause? Can you pause?
I pause. I'm synced with you right now.
Okay, you are?
I'm at 17 seconds.
I'm at 21, 22, 23, 24, 25.
I'm about 1 second behind
26.
you, apparently.
Okay, that should be fine. That should be fine. All right, so set it up. Let's see what we're doing here.
59 seconds behind. The sad thing is we'll see a goal happen on our screen before we watch it live because of Soccer Way.
Yeah, everybody pause if you want to stay in tune with us. Pause if you're 50 seconds.
Yeah, because I'm not going to really watch. I'm going to kind of keep an eye on the chat, guys, but I'm not going to do a great job because I want to watch the game too.
Right. All right, so we got
Musa
McKinney. Yep, playing the double pivot.
McKinney's so fucking smooth, man.
We got it out wide to Jedi, who's now got silver hair.
Silver hair Jedi.
Yep. Okay, back inside to McKinney. Nice little chip out wide. Header inside to Balaga. Nothing doing there. Bouncing around. It's a clown show for a second. Back to Musa, and we'll start over again. Over to
Jedi. That Jedi blonde hair is going to mess me up, man.
Yeah,
come on, man. Make it red or do something different, man. You gotta stand out from the Scallies and the Reynas.
Yeah, Reyna's 7, number 7, if that helps. And he's got it right now. Like he's got free reign. He's going wherever he wants. Good cross. Picked up nobody there on the end of it. Paredes on the ball. Try to take out his man one-on-one. Still has possession, but the ball went out of bounds. Looks like a goal kick. Nope, corner kick. And let's see who takes it. It better be Reyna. Now that Pulisic's not here, it better be Reyna.
Yeah. Brian, I'm looking here. I don't see a place to show the time on the actual thing. I'm just showing the play-by-play like this.
So if you
We'll
want
get
to
there.
get in our time, I'll give you the count off. It is now 25, 26,
You're
227,
2 seconds ahead of me right now,
228,
Derek.
229, 230. I'm 2 seconds ahead. That's not horrible.
No, but I certainly will hear you. Yeah, before I will.
I mean, I could hit pause briefly.
No, don't worry about it. It's gonna be
Okay.
fucked up regardless.
Yeah.
Why the streams can't be synced up is beyond me.
Yeah, I don't get it. All right, so now we got Tim Ream dawdling around with it in the back, which is fine.
God, man, that's a low line for Trinidad.
Yeah. Reyna, of course, came out there and made himself available and then switched fields. Good move. Now we got McKenny driving forward, or Musa, I can't tell.
No, Musa was the one who hit the ground.
Oh, man.
Reyna, come on, man. That was a simple pass, man. Make that.
We got it back. Who is out wide? It's so
That's Dest.
That's okay. He's doing the okay, throwing my
Second ball on the pitch, guys.
Yeah, idiots.
Ball people got it. They don't worry about that. John says, I'm way ahead. It's 4 minutes, 7 seconds.
Well, just hit pause for a little bit, John. If you wouldn't get on.
It's cool. If you want to watch
No,
live, you can.
He does, but none of our commentary will make any sense.
I know.
So just pause it for a little while. We're currently at around 4 minutes as of right now. Brett being about a second and a half behind, I think.
Yeah.
You paused too much.
Well, I mean, you said ain't kickoff, and I clicked on the right when you said kickoff, but
Mm-hmm.
apparently where I was paused and where you said kickoff was not synced. Nice ball.
Yep.
Damn
Good long
right,
ball.
Ream.
Oh.
Hey,
And he-
knee over the ball, Tillman.
Come on, Tillman.
That was
Knee
a
over.
great ball by Ream, by the way.
Yeah, it was. But this is what Tim Ream does that none of our other center backs can do. None of them.
It's the same argument that people make for Brooks, quite frankly, is
Mhm.
that lacing those balls to open up the attack.
Good point. Brooks is the only other one. I mean, on this roster. But yeah, Brooks is the only other guy that can pull that off with a left foot and switch fields like that.
Frank says, I'm at half and it's 3-0, bros. You guys are way behind.
Wow.
I it's more than 3-0 at halftime, but
you really
it
need
is
to
what it is, I guess.
Yeah, why is Telemundo so far behind? It's pathetic. All right.
Fucking crazy.
So some possession right now for Trinidad, unbelievably. I mean, they're going to have some.
All negative, quite frankly. All negative possession.
Yeah, we're going backwards. Oh, now they're just going to kick it up the field. This is not horrible buildup right now from TNT. Well, but they lost possession.
I mean, the wide open mid is going to allow that, I guess.
Now let's see how far back Trinidad pull now that they've lost possession. Oh, okay. They didn't go rip roaring back to their own side yet.
No, they're pressing a bit.
Oh, and they cause a turnover. But yep, and here they come on the counter.
Turn to the background says goal Trinidad. Omar Gonzalez own goal. couple years behind.
Yeah,
you're way behind in the game, man. Catch up.
I know people blamed Omar for that, but really he could do nothing about that. That wouldn't have happened 1,000 times if they tried it 1,000 times more. And then the way it barely dripped over Howard's head, what a joke. That was a joke. That goal was a
Howard
joke.
had a tendency of always standing off his line quite a bit.
And then the
Sometimes
goal from 40 yards out. Yeah. That guy couldn't hit the broadside of a barn usually. And that day he hit the perfect
The amount
shot.
of wind that was coming back, he was shooting into. No, it worked in his favor.
All right, so now we're doing our horseshoe thing. This is what we like to do, kick it around the horseshoe. Oh, okay. Back to Reyna, who's definitely the field general because he is all over the field, and he just burns one player, cuts in, gets it out wide to Des. Des crosses it. Oh, he shot it. And forced to save.
That was a good look.
Yeah, it's like, hey, I know you thinking I'm going to probably cross this, but fuck it. I'm shooting it. Bam. It might have been a cross that just ended up being a shot.
Nobody would have been there. No, that couldn't have been a cross. It would have been a bad cross because there's literally no one there.
Well, Balogun was right there on the doorstep, my friend.
That's like 8 feet over his head, man.
Yeah, it was a bad cross.
That's what I said.
Oh, Reina. Good delivery.
It's a nice ball. Nice ball in.
Get it back out to him. And here we go. Jedi overlaps. Reina just crosses it to nobody really in particular is aiming for, I believe,
there's
Balogun.
What a sea of white there, man.
Well, what did you expect?
I don't know. It's just like
God, look at that.
Well,
great pass by
nice
Reina,
ball.
by the way. Yep.
Hard touch there, but
yeah, a little rough touch from McKenny.
Oh yeah! That karate kick. That was nice.
All right, what are we on? Our fourth corner kick here? Third?
Something like that, yeah.
Oh, that's sneaky.
Short. Well,
There we go. Oh, Paredes had a chance.
Up.
Counter. Here we go.
Why?
They're going to try to counter. Oh, and Reem takes the foul there.
Yeah.
Had to stop. He didn't have to do that. I don't think he meant to,
Take
actually.
a look, see if I missed anything here on the chat.
Kind of tough watching the chat and playing the game at the same time.
I'm keeping an eye on it, man, but I'm looking at the super chats, just making sure I didn't miss any of them in the process.
So,
yeah, it's behind him, and I understand, Christian. Derek's Telemundo feed or Peacock feed or whatever he's on,
slow.
Was way behind.
So, Christian, just pause for a minute, about 50 seconds. Count to 50, and then unpause, and you'll be where we are, and then this broadcast will sync up.
It's a great point. The what's happening in the feed that I'm sharing doesn't make a whole hell of a lot of sense because where we're at is like 30 seconds ahead of us.
Well, here's the thing.
Should I just sit here like this on the roster instead?
Listen, all people just have to do is pause. You were talking about?
Hey, you guys do what you want to do. If you guys want to be ahead of the chat, that's perfectly fine. We're just letting you know where we're at.
Right. Well, listen. Yeah, it won't make much sense.
Another corner.
Won't make much sense watching this with us calling the game if you weren't near the same time. We are currently at 9:42, 9:43, 9:44, 9:45, 9:46, 9:47, 48, 49, 50. All right. There we go.
Maybe they just like hearing our commentary in the background and they like hearing us curse things out like, oh, fuck that, fuck this, how's a great this, so forth.
Yeah, probably playing the U.S. Soccer way thing doesn't make much sense.
No, that's why, it's definitely going to be ahead of us by a minute. It wouldn't make any sense, yeah. Right. DK57 is literally about a minute ahead of us right now.
Well, pause.
We can't keep saying that, Derek. We can't keep telling them to pause.
Yeah, we can. Because we can't speed up. We cannot speed up. So the only solution to that problem would be for you to pause for 50 seconds.
I can speed up. You
can. I can't. I have the slowest broadcast on the fucking planet, apparently. All right, so here we go. We got, is that McKenny? Yeah, McKenny on the ball. Yep. Back to Reina. Back all the way back to CCV.
Musa.
Not a good pass there by Musa. Try to put it in a spot where there were no spots.
Yeah, Tillman was literally getting bossed off that ball.
Okay. All right. We're setting up again. We're going to switch fields. Well, I thought we were, but McKenny's held on to it so long. But now he does get it to Reina. Reina over to an open Musa. Musa out wide to Dest. Dest into Tillman. Tillman back to Musa. Then back to McKenny. Boy, it's Reina. It's Reina. Oh, he got out to Jedi. Jedi does some fancy dribbling in the box, but to nobody.
Reina would have ripped that or
Reina should have Reina should have
held on to that just a second too long.
Yeah, he did.
Wow, that was nice by Tillman.
Yep. Now we're out wide back to Destiny again. Okay. Musa. Oh, McKenny. No.
That's the cross. There is Reina.
Shoot it. Oh, but he went for the cross. And he almost got Tillman there on the cross, little chip ball. Good idea, but if I'm at this point, I mean they're leaving Reina open at the top of the box. Take a fucking gun, man. Take a shot. They're not even pressing you. They're leaving a gap too. take a little dribble to the right and bash that fucker in. Oh boy, counterattack. And Reem will fix the problem. Gets it to Jedi. Jedi. All right, so we're going to start over again from our own end. Reyna hanging back.
We seem to be overcommitting at some aspects and collecting ourselves. Or some of our other teammates are correcting it. I know Jedi got burned there a bit, but
yeah, well, when you're on the attack like this and everybody's up at the two center backs, counters are going to be there.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So Reyna back to his field generalship, tried to squeeze one in a Balagun, and Balagun was not ready for it.
They're on separate pages there. He was going left, he passed right.
Mm-hmm. I'm sure he's appreciative to at least get a through ball.
He's looking for me. Hell.
Yeah.
That's all I need.
All right. Trinidad probably going to want to settle this down for a second and kick it around because they're in their own end and it's probably not a good chance they're going to get out of it. And yep, they didn't. CCV got it.
Okay, thank you. You didn't call it. I was going to say he held on to his jersey and fell over like a bitch.
Yeah, he did. Did fall over like a bitch. Trying to get the call. I get
Chris
it.
Scary says Matt Turner has been seen taking a nap on the pitch.
Tillman with a bad first touch. Who was taking a nap?
Matt Turner has been seen taking a nap on the pitch.
Well, you know what? He better stay awake because here they come. Here they come.
They'll get caught off here.
All right. They should, but yep, they lost it. Good job by Tim Ream. Back to Tim Ream. Reyna, get up the field, buddy. Tim's got the ball. Okay. Now we got silver-haired Jedi with the ball. I know it's like, okay, is that okay? It's number 5. So that is definitely Jedi. All right. So now we're just kind of passing it around a little here in the back, being a little patient, resetting, trying to figure out what we're going to do next, how we're going to break this down. Because right now, Trinidad are playing a mid-block and out, and they're playing a serious mid-block. They did try to press in the mid. There goes Dest, and he lost it. Trying to take on 2 guys. All right, so Trinidad now with the possession, trying to settle things down, which I understand. Oh, but they didn't. Instead, they just kicked the ball. Oh, wow. Big hack.
My leg.
That was a hack. Is that a card? Paredes took a whack to the calf. My bad, man.
We are currently at 15-20 right now. 15-20.
15-24.
Now, of course, you guys are gonna be like 15 seconds behind us on the chat, so it's gonna be a bit different.
15-32, 15-33, 15-34, 15-35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45.
BMR says clearly we're missing the Pirate of the Caribbean. Where's Jack Sparrow at this point?
I mean, we are 15 minutes in.
Sparrow.
I did expect a goal by now. And
Sparrow would have had a hat trick by now.
Reyna takes a obviously planned set piece.
Clearly, they weren't on the same page, though.
They weren't, even though it was planned. So somebody fucked that up. Either it was Paredes or
Flo.
Was
one of the two.
Oh, what was that? Flo? That was.
I think it was Flo. I thought it was Flo.
Paredes ended up with a ball, so maybe I blamed him and it wasn't him.
Arnold wants to know if we're wearing pants. I'm wearing short pants.
I'm wearing underwear.
Otherwise known as shorts.
I don't wear pants in my house. I'm a single man. There's no point in wearing pants. Nobody else lives here. All right. Reyna doing
You're
the
lucky
field.
to catch Derek with wearing a shirt, too.
Well, that's true. If this wasn't on the show, I'd
struts around naked the entire time.
basically be down to my skivvies. Yeah. All right. Let's see what we can do. All right. That was a tricky pass there from Jedi, and it just didn't work out. Reem trying to cut off attacks before they happen. Ooh. And again, we're trying to regain possession immediately after losing it.
Aaron Long for 2026 for $1.99 says TNT holding own against Euro team. We need some MLS.
Maybe so. Thank you, Aaron Long.
You know, the problem is we're playing against a team who's going to be sitting back, waiting for us to lob balls through. And where we strike is when the teams attack us and we have an open field to progress forward.
Oh, McKenny gets something in the back of the heel there. That is nasty.
He gets stomped on there, but yeah.
That could be an Achilles. And the guy got a yellow card, which he is appealing to the ref. Ref's like, get out of my face.
I don't know. I think it was a little harsh. I mean, he was just spinning around on the ball and McKinney's foot was in his way. I don't know. I don't think that wasn't intentional. I don't think it was yellow card worthy.
I don't think he should worry about a yellow card. He's like, just his teammates telling him, hey, it's just a yellow card, dude. Chill the fuck out. Your name is Powder, for Christ's sake. Chill out. Oh, McKenny's up. He's limping around, but he'll probably walk there.
That motherfucker stepped on my foot. God damn it.
He's going to rub some dirt on it. He'll be fine.
Don't worry. At halftime, he'll eat some popcorn jelly bellies. He'll be good.
Powder needs to stop talking to the ref, dude.
Let him talk. He already got the yellow. Fuck it.
Noah Powder. What a name. Kind of powder. Cocaine, maybe?
Kevin Brenner says, I can see the future. He got a yellow.
Kevin, just pause your video. We are currently at 1903, 1904, 1905, 1906, 1907, 1908, 9, and 10. If that helps you.
Help me, Derek. Thank you.
Get in sync. Okay, so now Jedi, we're going to do our little pass it around thing here. Pass it around the shoehorn. Oh, bad pass by Musa. Out wide.
Man, he's having an off game right now.
He certainly is. That was a poor pass.
I mean, we've said it a couple times. It's 20 minutes in, and we've already said a couple times he's had bad pass.
Yep. Yeah, a little more accurate.
Bullet.
All right, back to Matt. Matt touches the ball, and he is just gleeful about it. Reem.
First touch of the match, guys.
Yeah. Reem up to Musa, who almost made another pass to McKenny. McKenny was aware someone was coming at him. So now we're out wide to Jedi. Jedi down the left. Back to McKenny with a looper pass. The goalkeeper saw and grabs.
Oh, man.
Yeah, that one's a little too obvious. And I know they want to keep trying these, but Des is not exactly the guy who's going to win the ball in the air anyhow.
No.
Better off if that were Tillman making that run. Man, how long is Reem going to have that broken arm, you think? Seems like he's had that cast on for a long time. All right, so back to development. Reyna. A little chipper, but Jedi was not on the end of it. Was a good idea. Here comes Reyna. Good steal. Back to Reyna, but it was behind him from Jedi.
I liked it nicely, though.
He did. Over to Musa. CCV. Over to Reem. Reem contemplating. He might switch fields because he's good at that. Nope. He goes down to Jedi. Jedi out left again. We start this process again. To Musa. From McKenny. Out wide to Dest. Will Dest find Tillman? Yes, he does. Tillman turns around, faces the opponent, back to Dest, and ends up back to Musa. Then Musa, hey, we're doing triangle shit here. Triangle shit. But it's all being triple covered by Trinidad. Not a lot of holes here to go through. Okay.
They try to force it every time. Trinidad's just waiting. They're biding their time.
Yep.
I mean, they're going to have no chance whatsoever. But still, I mean, all they got to do is prevent us.
Hey, you can't lose. Can't lose if they can't score, right? Oh, good through ball from Jedi to Balogun, who finds Paredes inside to a horrible shot from Tillman.
Oof, Tillman, what was that?
What was that from the right? Or was that blocked and I just couldn't tell?
No, that was just a bad kick. Oh, my goodness.
Outside of the right foot.
Yeah.
You should have taken that with his
Rico Poe has it right here. Tillman, no left foot.
Should have taken that with his left.
Left foot, man. I still don't understand how professional players can be so inadequate with their opposite foot.
I don't really normally associate him with a bad left foot, so I'm a little surprised.
Why force it with your right if you're not confident with your left?
He just scored a goal for PSV with his left.
Good header by Reyna.
Yep. Settled down. Coming down the right now. Out wide to Tillman with Des behind.
It's on his right foot, so we're safe. But spoke too soon, apparently.
Out of bounds.
God, Tillman.
Like, there was nowhere to go, though.
But don't lose the ball like that, though.
Mm-hmm. At least kick it off the dude's shin and get a throw in.
Jose Reyes says, we love Horseshoe Berhalter Bowl.
Yeah, there have been moments for that, but so far it's been appropriate. It's just been about settling it down. Like, it's not been excessive horseshoe.
LB Ramers says, Ferrer El Parita. Parita?
El Pirata.
Pirata?
Pirata. Would have banged it in.
Butchering my, yeah. Brennan's a jinx. Yeah, it's a commentator jinx, right? That's what they say.
So,
Pirata.
Clearance by Trinidad and Tobago ends up out of bounds. Throw in USA. Des with his hands on the ball. That's what she said. All
I'm
right.
agreeing with Ramiro here, saying Musa and Tillman have had a bad first 20 minutes.
They have.
It's not been good.
And they're on the same side, which makes it worse.
We were even talking about the pre-show. We were even talking about that being a good connection.
God, Tillman just made
God.
another blunder.
What the fuck was that?
I don't know. Oh, man, McKennie had to tackle a dude. He's going to get a yellow for this?
Fucking hell.
Let's see. Probably not a yellow for that. Wasn't as bad as it looked originally. All right, so now Trinidad with possession. A lot of it so far this game. Let's see if they settle in or just go for the attack with a long ball or something. No, they're going to settle in. Back to the center backs. They're going to do some horseshoe of their own. But we're pressing high, so they're going to have to figure this out quickly. Otherwise, it's just going to keep going backwards. Is what they do.
Like, Reyna's looking over his shoulder like, why the fuck am I the highest person up here?
Yeah, it's obviously that Reyna has free reign to go wherever the fuck he wants.
As he should.
Yep, he should. All right, now we've got possession. Let's see what we can do. Working it back up.
Kobe says, I bet over 4. I'm fucked.
Right now, it does, but you never know. They could go on a crazy scoring spree in the second half.
You mean, yeah.
Bad pass for McKennie, by the way. Bad pass to nobody. He was looking for Jedi or Reyna. I couldn't tell which one it was.
He was looking for Jedi. Yeah, it was Jedi.
Yeah. Okay, they're countering. Good play by Ream to cut that off. Now we're going to start and reload here. Let's see if it looks like Musa wants to reload fast.
Their countering is being very kind to what's happening.
Yeah,
they're kicking the ball forward.
Great pass from Jedi down the wing to Paredes.
Oh, that was a heavy first. Corner? Nope. Heavy first.
It was a great idea, a little heavy. Right here. Great idea by Jedi. And I'm not sure, but I thought Paredes could have got a touch on that before it went out of bounds, but guess not. Like a touch and bounce it off the other guy. But we didn't get the call, so goal kick.
See, and Kevin Paredes fan on Twitter had already broadcasted that he expected 4 or 5 goals from Kevin at this point. So
no. Reyna.
That has not happened.
Jedi.
I think the hat trick
back to Reyna. Back to Reyna. Oh, Reyna loses control of it.
It was behind Reyna is the problem.
Kind of, but he should be able to regain.
No, he should have wrangled it in. Absolutely, I agree.
All right, Musa McKennie. He tries to loop one in for Balogun. Balogun trying to use his body. Couldn't get it done. Jedi comes in to get the rebound. And he's just wide.
You know what? Though I appreciate that from Jedi. Take that shot outside. That's that goalkeeper. We haven't done shit yet.
No, we've done diddly poo. This has been
We've
poor.
lobbed a couple balls into the box. That's literally it.
This has been poor. Good try. I mean, the idea, yeah, just take it. Just take the shot. But
Jose Lopez for $4.99 says they have players I could hire to play on Sunday for $100 and a beer. What's going on? We need El
Pirata.
Pirata.
Yeah, I get the Jesus Ferreira jokes because, you know, we were the
We
ones.
made him. We made him.
We made him the pirate. However,
We need Sparrow.
it's not really the issue right
Where's
now.
Sparrow?
The issue is there's some guys having very poor games so far. Tillman,
Yeah.
Musa, McKenny's been off a couple times. Guys just not playing up to form. Tim Ream, good header, regain possession. Reyna just said, fuck it, I'm going to take this myself. No, he doesn't. Gets it out to Jedi. Jedi gets it back into the middle to McKenny. McKenny should find somebody out wide. He does out wide right. That is Dest. Will Dest cut in or find Tillman?
Yeah, this is promising.
Tillman took the
Corner
fall.
kick.
All right, it's a corner. Looked like Tillman was trying
Yeah,
to
we
get
just need
it.
to take some shots, man.
Tillman looked like
Rip that chance. Quit trying to drag it back. Just take that shot.
looks like he was trying to pick up a foul. PK. Because he fell down rather easily.
Well, I think he was trying to bring it back. I think he was trying to drag it back towards the 8 or towards the PK.
We'll see how this corner with him going obviously inside to out. Sometimes these can be hard for guys to get their heads on and get any power behind. Oh, Dest whiffs it, but it ends up at the feet of Tillman. Tillman shoots, bounces off the keeper. We're going to have an offside.
Yep.
Do you have sound?
Yeah, I have audio because HBO is English.
Good, I can't hear it.
Yep.
Let's see. Yeah, that's a whiff by Dest. This is weaker foot. And yeah, it trickles over to Tillman. All right. Attack by Trinidad does not last very long. Okay, we're going to reorder this thing.
The game's going to come down to like a 1-0 or 2-0 game by us, right? That's what's going to happen.
God, I hope not. All right, cross by Jedi to no one, which is if you're familiar with his play with Fulham, that's normal. Dest leaves it.
The cross would have been fine.
Reyna out wide, cross to nobody. If you're wondering if you want to sync up with us, we are currently at 30-15, 30-16, 30-17, 30-18, 30-19, 30-20, 30-21, 30-22, 30-23, 30-24, 30-25, 30-26, 27, 28, 29, and 30.
I was wondering how long it was going to take you to just do the seconds.
Right. Yeah, I know. I just wanted to let people know where we were first before I started to move to the seconds because they're literally probably a minute ahead of us. So if you wanted to pause it to get on sync with the broadcast, broadcast.
But I got through. I don't even think Reyna expected that, man.
This is
shit that fucking got through. Serious?
I really feel like we're not taking this game seriously. I think we didn't come with our best A game. Paredes gets called for that.
I thought that was fine. I might be biased, but I thought that was fine by Paredes.
Yeah, I think it was kind of 50-50. All right, here comes Trinidad with some poor control. But they're using their physicality and body to box out Paredes. Reyna pressing here. Following the dude around. Good press, but results in a throw in for Trinidad and Tobago. So right now, we've got the right people out there. We've got the right formation. But what we're not figuring out how to do is penetrate in that final third with possession. And you think we should have guys out there like Reyna and Tillman that can make that kind of creative last pass. But Trinidad have been really solid in the the low block once they get there.
But the problem with where Tillman's playing out wide is the same problem that we have when Reyna plays out wide, is that he doesn't have that opportunity to play those through balls that are going to open up the attack. So I mean, Tillman is basically the Reyna alternative there, but he's playing out wide at this point.
I know one thing: if I'm Greg right now, I'm pretty disappointed in what I've seen so far.
This hasn't been great. This hasn't even been good, quite frankly.
No, I've seen some decent build up until the final third. That's it. That's all we've seen.
Well, we're relatively slow on the build because it's allowing Trinidad and Tobago to get into the defense and just bunker back.
Well, they don't.
How are you going to slot that ball through if you have 45 players in front of you?
They don't bunker back right away, though.
That's the thing. That's what I'm saying. We're too slow on the transition.
I agree. Yeah.
Yes.
Got to be faster because they are meeting us at midfield. They don't bunker until it's obvious that we've passed them by. Then they drop back quickly. But you've got to be quicker then with the passes. And I think for once, I can say this, I think Reyna, who's controlling sort of the rhythm of the game, hasn't really picked up on the fact that this needs to happen faster. Just look at him now and how lollygag slow this is. McKenny with a little chip out wide. Dest, I don't know what he thought that was going to accomplish. There's nothing going on out there.
Unless he, wide, I guess.
Unless he wants Dest to beat his man one-on-one, which he's trying to do and failed. I don't understand that pass. Where was that going? I don't understand that. Obviously, he's out there isolated with 3 guys standing around him. So that was going nowhere.
Yep.
So I think it's just sort of right now about what avenues we're picking to exploit. And right now, there's really not a lot to exploit because they're get back quickly. Now, here, we need to bust it. Bust it. Bust it. Go, go, go.
There you go.
Poor pass.
Not enough. Not enough.
Yep.
It was the right idea, though.
It was. It was time to go. And at least McKenny realized or recognized it was time to go. All right. Out wide. Randall likes to hang out here a lot. I mean, he's hung out everywhere, but they're trying to obviously overload the left. They're trying to overload, and it's not working. I mean, everybody from Trinidad. Now they're trying to switch fields to see if they can maybe. No. And then we got Trinidad with the steal. So what they try to do after the overload on the left didn't work is see if they could quickly switch fields. That didn't work either. It's like everybody, Trinidad knows what we're going to do. They're ready for
Frank
the switch.
Kassler for $2 says, bringing Zendejas for Tillman. Need long shots.
Yeah.
Hey, man, if Zendejas will shoot the ball from outside the box, I'll be happy with it. I've been a proponent for that for so fucking long. Saying, God, we need people who are going to shoot the ball when they're outside.
Foul on Jeddah.
But instead, what happens is we get a bunch of people who push the ball out wide. They try to cross it across the 6. Doesn't pan out.
Well, this is certainly not panning out at all.
Thanks for $2, Frank. Appreciate it, man.
We got 10 minutes left in this half, and we have barely tickled the clitoris of this game.
Their goalkeepers had to touch the ball like what, once?
We haven't even undressed this yet.
God.
Let alone getting the panties.
God, I wasn't even looking at the time until you brought it up. I'm like, geez, it is 36 minutes into the game.
Yeah.
We've had literally maybe one shot on goal?
Yep. Reyna trying to do way too much on his own there. Not a good game for him so far either. Not recognizing the pace of the game.
I can't flat out say anybody's had a great game. I mean, Reams had a decent performance.
Yeah, Reams been fine. Oh, McKenny gets another chop. No card for Powder? He's already got one.
Yeah, come on. What the hell? That's the second time. That's from behind.
Trinidad might have to go powderless. Nope. No yellow. No yellow for Powder.
James is saying red card? LOL. Is he ahead of us? Does he see the future? God.
Don't ruin it for us, James. God damn it. Yep, he's gone.
You're out, Powder.
You're powderless. Trinidad and Tobago are going powderless.
Use that lightning for all you want, powder ain't gonna make shit. Do you remember that movie, The Powder? Have you ever seen Powder, the movie?
Yep.
Yeah, the albino kid that could like control like electricity of some form. I don't know.
Well,
yeah, I can't believe it took him that long to fucking call that as a second yellow.
Yeah,
I mean, it was literally from behind.
They can't get powder to leave the field either. Oh,
he's wasting time is what he's doing right now. Powder, don't you realize Qatar World Cup has opened our eyes? Every second you're on the pitch right now, we're going to add to the end.
Yep.
Mike P says powder. Red.
Should change his name to Chowder because that was one stinky smell.
Greg just went and gave him a high five. Did you see that? Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Did you see that? Yeah.
He's like, thanks, dude.
Hey, appreciate the red card, man. It's awesome.
Because we aren't scoring.
We're not doing shit right now. Yeah.
This might help us. All right, Reyna back. Why is Reyna always trying to overload the left? I don't understand.
All this means is that Trinidad and Tobago are going to be sitting back even further.
Well, we'll see. Probably.
Or was it? We still on score. Trinidad and Tobago will block down yet. 100%.
Well, see. I mean, I think they play relatively the same way.
Yeah.
Jose
Reyes for $5 says, if you play side to side, you need big strikers. Let me phrase that. Let Gio stay central. Tillman come central. Tillman can give support to Flo. Let Reyna pick out the passes.
If you're going to cross the ball a bunch, then you bring in Pepe. Because Balogun does not get on the end of crosses with his head. That's not what he does. Pepe can.
I guess it depends on what type of crosses you're throwing in there, man. What about low crosses?
Well, finally got a shot from Dest. It was way over.
Up and over, though. Placata says 10-0 and 0. That's the formation that Trinidad and Tobago are going to be forming. At the same time, DK57 says Trinidad just changed to a 10-0 and 0.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to happen. I think they're going to leave one up.
They're going to leave one up. So it'll be 9-0 and 1. They're just going to lob balls up, which means we're going to collect them.
Well, look at this. They don't seem like they got anything to lose, so fuck it. All right, Paredes with a good steal.
Nice tackle.
Paredes gets tackled. No call.
Mm.
And we can't sit around and complain about it if there's a no call.
Hey, this guy didn't call a foul for it. Seems to be injured.
David and Paredes on the ground. Paredes seems
Pitch
hurt.
says it's going to be a 9-1-1 formation.
Yeah. 4-4-1, more than likely.
Matthew O for $2 says put Pepe in with Balogun.
I mean, yeah, you could change the formation to a 4-4.
Literally would go to a 4-2-2-2 at that point.
4-4-2. Look at Greg. He's not happy about something. And Reem's like, yeah, I know. We're trying to get that shit done.
Reem's going, dude, your shit fucking sucks.
I don't know. This is the first game I'm having a hard time blaming Berhalter.
I can't blame Berhalter on this. The formation alone should be perfectly fine. Dealing with Trinidad and Tobago at home, I think this is solely on the players at this point.
This is pretty pathetic by the players.
God.
I mean, okay, some of the style of play and the way we do what we do is predictable. I get it because I could already tell you what we were going to do after we tried to overload the left and switch fields. So some of that is on Greg because that is predictable shit. But some of the individual play has just been piss poor. Maybe all our guys thought we'd come in and just win the 6-0, no problem. But you're playing a USL team.
That's the thing, though. I mean, we've beaten a Panama team 5-0 at home, and during World Cup qualifying, we're playing a significantly less talented Trinidad and Tobago team. We should beat them by an equal score.
And now we're a man up.
Goals have to fucking come. I mean, this is What's happening here?
Okay, Tillman. Again, I mean, you can keep crossing the ball on the ground, but that doesn't seem to be working. So maybe you cross the ball in the air and bring Pepe in as a solution because he can get his head on it. Whereas Balogun, that's just not his game. Balogun asking for the ball. Well, they get it to him, and then he wasn't fucking ready. God damn it. You asked for it. He put his hands down, said, give me the ball. They gave him the ball. Then he fumbles it. Fumbles. Not ready for it. Gives him a thumbs up. Hey, thanks for the pass. But, dude, he gave you the pass you asked for. You got to be ready for it. Balogun's back to the goal game so far has been pretty poor so far. That's, I think, the second time somebody's delivered him a ball with his back to the goal, and he couldn't even fucking control it. Good header from Musa. Paredes putting on the pressure, hits him right in his, was that in his nutsack?
No, that was his armpit.
Okay, well, he looks more hurt than an
armpit. He definitely does look like it hit him in the nuts, but
yeah.
No, I mean, it hit him like right about here. I feel like his chest, his chestal region.
Okay. Didn't look like it should hurt that much then if it hit him in the chest.
I mean, I didn't think so, but I mean, you take
That's
a ball
what-
straight to the chest. I mean, it depends how hard the guy kicks it.
All right, down the line, here comes Trinidad. Cut off by Ream. How many times have we said that? Ream with a good outlet pass to Des. Now let's move it. Let's go. Hit him on the counter. Hit him. Now, before they all get back. Oh, now they're all coming back. It's too late. It's too late almost.
Slowing it down. Pass.
Too slow now. Yeah, this is too slow. That had to be bang, 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 bang. Pass. Not dribble it up slowly. And now they're all back in their defensive spots. Okay, Reyna out wide to Jedi. Jedi with no, I thought he was going to cross it, but he didn't. Back to Reyna, who's loved hanging out on this side so far. But maybe that's where he's supposed to be. Well, I don't know. Now he's off to the middle. Reyna all the way to the middle, and he's on the top of the key. Wanted that pass back. Never got it. Musa waves his hand and says, yes, I've sucked today so far. Sorry. Yep. Definitely got to get Tillman out of there because that's not working. It's just not.
It's not.
All right. CCV. Good stoppage.
What the fuck are you calling? What are you offside? Okay, there we go.
Yeah.
I was gonna say it certainly wasn't a foul. What are you calling?
Yeah. All right, we're going to get 3 extra minutes of this monstrosity.
Because of Powder. I blame Powder for all 3 of those minutes.
Yeah. All right.
Tickle his own asshole. Just draw it out a bit.
Ream way up the pitch right now, playing midfield. Out wide for Musa to Dest. How many times have we seen this happen? This just gets old.
Play it out wide. Let's bring it into the middle.
Old and predictable. Reyna now comes back to get it, tries to cross to nobody, and they can counter now.
Nothing there, guys. Jesus.
Up, foul on Balogun, stopping the counter. Wow, this is ugly with a capital U.
Hey, don't you call me ugly?
Huh?
I said, hey, don't you call me ugly?
Oh, I wouldn't waste my time doing that.
You just said it was ugly with a capital U.
So this game is. All right. You're sounding a little roasty over there. Roasty toasty.
So, Derek, who do you got in this first half that's had a good performance?
Ream.
That's literally it, right?
Yep. All right. Jedi has been he hasn't been horrible. Good
Isn't
cross. Good cross. Balogun almost got there.
That was our best chance. Our best chance.
Good job by Jedi. That was quick.
Hell.
Finally made the transition quickly. McKenny got it out quickly. Balogun almost got it. So that's how it's got to be. It's got to be bam, 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 bam. Can't fucking fiddle fuck around. when they got 2 or 3 players up and we get possession, we need to hit hard and fast. We cannot gently dribble the ball upfield. Oh, bad pass from Dest. Oh, boy. Yeah, we got lucky on that one. Regain possession. You need to switch to beers. You're already toasted, Brett.
I didn't even say a fucking word for like a minute. What are you talking
No,
about?
you're slurring.
Dude, whatever.
I might be wrong.
I think you're wrong.
All right. What are you drinking anyhow?
A very light vodka and Sprite right now.
Brady's not happy about that. Oh, well. This is going to be overruled. Let's see. Yeah,
Yes, that's going to be done.
House should be over soon.
There it is right there.
Boy, that is. Yeah.
On that hot note, I'll be right back.
All right. That's disappointing. Make it quick. All right, folks. Yeah, that was piss poor. Sorry you all had to watch that. Sorry we had to watch that. Again, it's just not a lot that we're figuring out and breaking it down when we have possession in their final third. That's been a Greg problem forever. So it's not a new Greg problem. However, recognizing when you have opportunities so they can't get down in that low block, and in the transition of possession, hitting them quickly, pass, instead of dribbling up the field gently and at your own moseying pace. It's not going to do it. So I think they recognized that later in the half and tried to do some quicker transitions, but it was only once or twice. So, yeah, I mean, we're looking at a rough go here. Can't believe I'm saying this, but at this point, we're just looking to win 1 or 2-0 and then go back to Trinidad with a 1 or 2 goal win or lead. I think a lot of people had us winning this 5-0, 7-0, 4-0. I don't think anyone would have predicted this. And we played with a man up for the last 10 or 15 minutes of the half. Still didn't seem to benefit us. So, changes. I think we probably will see some changes. My guess is we're going to see somebody in there for Tillman because that's not working. We're going to probably see somebody replace Paredes. That would probably be Aronson at halftime. And I don't know about a switch of formation, but I would even go with Pepe, although it's going to piss Balogun off. I think I put Pepe in there, center forward. If we're going to continue to cross, and maybe we add some air to the cross, at least that guy can get on the end of a cross in the air. That's all I can think of right now. But I didn't really expect at halftime to be having to break this down like this. But Reyna obviously having free reign to go wherever he wants, but it's pretty obvious that the plan was to overload the left. Multiple times, that's been the setup. And then to quickly have McKennie, usually, change fields and switch the side of play. But it hasn't happened fast enough to take advantage of the right side. And then basically Dest and Tillman have been pretty broken out there together. And Moose has had one of the worst games I've ever seen. So with those three being the switch to the right guys, it's been pretty ineffective. We haven't really seen anybody stand out. So been pretty pathetic so far. So just breaking down, Brett, the details of the switch of field, the whole idea of trying to overload the left with Reyna, McKennie, Paredes, and Jedi, and then switching fields quickly. That's just not working because they're onto it. And the switch of fields doesn't happen fast enough. and Moose is having a horrible game, and so is Tillman, and this ain't the best I've seen Des play either. So time to get the wild turkey out. This game sucks. Gobble gobble. I don't know if Tack's going to show up at halftime. That's what I was trying to tell you before you left. I was like, okay, you might want to check to see if Tack's here.
Keep an eye on it. It's right here. Not there.
Okay, cool. I might take a little break too. Let you handle the rest of this. Next 5 minutes.
299 says we need Reem to throw a chair at halftime.
I wouldn't be surprised if he did.
Yeah, he'll be on the outside looking in with Brooks, man. They'll start their own team.
Well, the thing was that Brooks threw his shoe because he was pissed off. I think Reem would throw because he's upset at the way guys are playing. Because guys did not bring their A game.
Of the entire half, we had a Dest quote unquote cross/shot that tested the goalkeeper.
Yeah.
And then who had the last chance that was on goal just recently?
Well, Balogun down the middle couldn't tap in that Jedi cross.
Mm-hmm.
There really weren't a dearth of opportunities like that we created there.
Oh.
Reyna early on decided on the chip pass instead of the shot outside the box, which I think he'll regret. But again,
another chance. He'll get another chance so long as Burl doesn't call him out right now. Mike P for $1.99 says, appreciate you guys doing a live stream for us.
We appreciate you, Mike. I think, again, we mentioned this earlier on, but Reyna did not pick up on the necessary pace needed for this game in transition. And neither did the midfield, Musa or McKennie, pick up on that until way late in the half.
Yeah.
Right? When we finally saw, okay, let's transition this fast before the 2 or 3 guys they have up get back and form their big fucking wall of humanity. And that's just too late to pick that up. You can't wait that long to figure that out. Even when they had 11 man, that was the way it was going to happen. And it just never did. We kind of moseyed our way up the pitch. We tried to set up. We ended up passing around the shoehorn, around the box. Yeah.
The entire match is just, it's too slow. It's too slow progression forward.
Yeah.
We're giving Trinidad and Tobago too much time to form their back line. And it's not like they're pushing up a bunch of people into the attack. I mean, hell, they're down a man now, so they're even going to be less into the attack. The Jedi to Balogun play at the very end. I think it was McKinney out to Jedi laced across just out of his reach.
Yeah,
that's what's going to happen. We're going to have to unlock them at some point outside of the box shots. You can't just hope to God that we're going to do this ticky-tacky garbage into the box. It's not going to happen.
It's not been happening.
A shot from outside, or that's going to open it up, or something along those lines. It's just, come on.
Yeah. Oh, there was that Dest shot that Dest had. But yeah, not much else going on here. The Tillman outside of the foot bullshit shot. Here they're showing the lob into Balogun, who really gets out physicaled by the center back from Trinidad. The Jedi then follow up and miss. I don't know.
I'm watching the next goal wins preview right now.
Next goal wins. Oh. So they're not showing this on your broadcast? What I'm watching?
I'm watching a preview of the Rongan movie.
Oh, fuck it.
Yeah. Hey guys, we have 440 people watching now. We appreciate all of you. Make sure you go down, hit that like button, leave a comment, do all that stuff.
Yeah, I'm watching right now, of course, the halftime report. I don't know. So what Tack told us is that he will try to chime in when he can. Doesn't mean he will, because he's there hanging out with Pete and the guys that replaced us for the trip, which would be Zealand and Beeford. So those are the guys that replace us. All right, U.S. men's national team not beating Mexico if they play like this. Yeah, well, the difference would be that Mexico wouldn't play us like this. So there'd be a lot more open space for us to counter into or to attack into, whereas that's not happening here. When they can, they get back and they play sort of a mid block at first, and then when we move into the final third, it is a full low block.
And I almost wonder. And I know we obviously praise Berhalter and his lineup and all that stuff. Oh,
just this line.
Who are these guys?
What's up, guys? How you doing?
Wait a second. Hold on. Those appear to be smiles on your faces. Clearly, you're not watching the same game we are.
No, I can hear them. They said clearly we're not watching. We're smiling because there's nothing else. Actually, I'm smiling because I'm looking at Derek's beautiful smile.
There it is, right there. Derek's face is more entertaining than the entire 45 minutes of the game. I agree.
No, but guys, we can't talk much. It's hard to hear you, and the Wi-Fi here ain't the best. But we wanted to hop in and just say thank you for you guys to be doing the stream also today.
We appreciate it. Thank you. And we wish we could have a conversation, but you know what? You guys just enjoy yourselves and have a goddamn good time out there, right?
Guys, enjoy. Everyone, drop a like if you haven't already.
Drop a like and subscribe to the Straight Red Card.
Thank you, brothers.
Well, man.
Guys, enjoy. Hopefully we do a lot better because it's been awful. It's been awful, to say the least.
We're going to try to do a post-game tomorrow, either tonight or tomorrow morning, depending on what happens after the game. We'll do a post-game later tonight after the game, so after you guys are done. If not, we'll hit you guys in the morning with a summary. But as of now, it's not looking good. Greg needs to fucking earn that $1.6 million a year that he makes. Now's the fucking time.
Make some changes.
Yep. Time for some changes, guys. I agree. This is not working. So
right,
have a great time.
We're gonna go. Bye.
Say it to Brett for us.
See ya.
All right. Yeah, that was. I know they could barely hear us. It's so loud there.
Yeah, I'd imagine. You'd think that the box that they were in, enjoying all that barbecue and free booze, would have been soundproof.
Apparently not, and I don't know if they were in that actually at the time, but
no, they were. No, they were.
Yeah, I think. Yeah,
out and about.
You know what? Actually, Pete looks really good for taking all those flights in the last few days because he had his little acting gig, which is I think out east, and then he had to fly into Austin after that. I mean, he should be exhausted. I know flying just wipes me out. So, but Pete looks pretty good. He looks like he actually might have got some sleep on the plane.
Maybe.
Yeah. All right. So, I mean, they talked about what Greg could do differently, and we said this isn't all Greg's fault because it isn't all Greg's fault, but certainly he's going to have to change something. And if he doesn't change something and do something different, this isn't getting any better.
Well, that's the thing, right? He didn't necessarily make the bad decision at the beginning of the half.
Right.
He started a lineup that 99.9% of the fan base could get behind. But it's not panning out. And again, that's not on Greg. Now, going forward, the changes that he makes will be on him. If he waits until like the 60th before he makes a change, that'll be on him.
Yes, he needs to make it now. Yeah,
that'll also reflect on him. But
listen,
more on a positive note, hopefully, fingers crossed.
I know if you take yank Balogun off at halftime, that's gonna piss Balogun off something serious. But at some point, if you're going to play differently, you're going to have to put different people in there because I don't think the people that are in there right now can play differently. So, I mean, I'd love to say we could put way up Pulisic in because, I mean, is it not looking like we're really missing those guys right now? Because, gosh, damn, we are fucking missing those guys right now. And I didn't expect to have to say that.
Well, I mean, again, we're playing a team that sits so far back that I know Pulisic brings more to the table than Paredes does at this point, as far as just one-on-one attacking. Yes. Way Out offers more stretching and verticality, if you will, than Tillman does. So I mean, it's a different team as a whole. But this team should handedly beat this Trinidad and Tobago team. The problem is they're sitting back, and we're playing slow, and they're playing right into their hands.
So can I ask you this, Brett? Why is the game plan always overload a wing and then switch fields if it's too crowded? Like, why is that the only plan? Why isn't there a plan to go down the middle? How come we can't overload the middle? Like, that can be done too. Lots of teams do that because they already know the game. They know, oh, they're going to try to overload one side and they're going to try to switch the fields. Well, that's so obvious that they know that you got to start doing something different. Like when you transition, when you overload the left with McKinney, instead of McKinney getting the ball and switching fields, maybe he drives towards the center instead of passing it out wide to the opposite to Musa, who then transitions it over to Des, who obviously then tries to find Tillman, and then they try to play triangle between Musa, Des, and Tillman. That, like, they know that's what's going to happen. So I just don't know.
It's predictable. It really is.
It really is. Why can't we get Raina more centrally? Sure, he can start the overload on the left, let McKinney move over. Then when the ball comes back to McKinney, he can transition to Raina, who will be more centrally located. I don't know. All kinds
Here
of
comes
things.
second half right now. We'll see what happens. I don't recall seeing any changes. I see Tillman still out there.
Wow, my game just started right now.
Yeah, I'm at
like
45-12.
Like literally, they came out of commercial and the guys were already playing.
It was that quick.
What the fuck?
Larry for $2 says, "Can we catcall Tact more?" We can catcall them all we want. If Tact is your shtick, by all means, catcall them all you want.
Isn't catcalling bad?
That's what it is.
Okay.
That's catcall.
That's
yams, all that shit,
All right, so time-wise, people, if you want to sync up, we are currently at 45:45. Oh, shit, my broadcast just went out completely.
Well, that's fun. Ream to CCV. CCV is playing it around to, I'm guessing, Dest. Yes, absolutely, Dest. Off to Musa. Back to Dest.
Fucking Peacock.
And we are switching up the play over to Jedi, it looks like. Yep. To McKinney. Are you back on yet?
No.
Okay.
It just shut off.
Brady is off to Jedi. Jedi has it out wide, and he gets another corner kick. And this will be our 400th corner kick, guys. While we're waiting on that corner kick to take place, we have Lynn, who gave us a tenner. Thanks, Lynn. Greg looks like Schlubby
in a sweatshirt. I'm back. All right, so we got this corner. Raina setting up to take it.
He does. I mean, it is funny because you can go the professional route wearing like a suit, or you can go the athletic route wearing like an athletic tracksuit, like USF tracksuit. But like wearing like khakis and like a sweatshirt, it's like right in the middle. It's weird.
All right.
I don't know.
A mediocre cross from Raina. It's popped out to Tillman. Tillman is horrible and kicks it out of bounds. Holy Jesus. What is going on with Malik Tillman tonight?
It's not good. I'm kind of surprised that he's still out there, quite frankly.
Yeah. That was just poor control from a guy who's usually pretty technically skilled. But yeah, just like rolled off of him and out of bounds.
Jonathan Miller says there are more Americans inside of fucking Walmart right now than there are in the entire country of Trinidad and Tobago.
Aronson warming up on the sideline. Musa brings it down. Oh, bad pass out to Des.
During half, Pepe was warming up, so we knew Pepe was going to probably be called in, regardless at some point. Aronson,
all right,
that's going to be kind of a guaranteed as well.
Tillman looks even more inverted than normal. He's actually central right now. Back out to Musa. This is where we switch fields after overloading a fucking left side. Des then is isolated all by himself, which could be. Now he's double teamed. Okay, we start over again because that didn't work. This is like starting over. That's what we're going to do here. We're going to switch fields and start over. All right, there we go. Out to Ream, switching fields. This is so fucking predictable. God damn it.
Oh, man.
God, it's just annoying.
But Derek, we've held 70% of the possession. Clearly, we're dominating the match. This is Canada all over again.
Congratulations. Yeah. Oh boy. All right. Jedi trying to control the ball. To Reem. Reem back to Jedi. Now we're going to try to overload the left would be my guess. No, we go centrally to Reyna, who gets it out wide to Jedi. Oh no, whoever that was. There's a cross. Des tries to one-time it, misses it, totally whiffs, hits him in the hand. Handball.
Derek, give me a time frame. I'm recalibrating with you right now.
49:08, 49:09, 49:10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17.
All right, there we go.
All right.
Now we're more on par. I don't know what happened. You were like more than like 2 seconds ahead of me. And I'm like, my mind was being blown. Like, what the fuck's happening there?
No, dude, I was still predicting that before it happened. Trust me.
Oh, okay.
I was predicting it before the pass was even made. Yes.
I opted to go forward 10 seconds just to pause it until I got to your limit because that was driving me nuts.
Yep. So here we go. Overloading the left again, which led to nothing.
No, absolutely nothing.
A poorly, heavily weighted pass. I can't believe I'm going to do this for another 45 minutes. Call a game and tell you what exactly we're going to try to do and have it fail. Long ball from Trinidad, and we're back on possession. Tim Ream over to CCV. CCV out to Dest. And here we go again. CCV to Musa, who almost looks like he's playing the holding mid-roll by himself now. Reyna comes back to help with possession. Gets it back to CCV. Back to Musa. Musa then will dribble it over to Dest. Dest has it now. There's no sign of Tillman at all. It looks like he has moved super centrally. He does touch the ball there to give it to Dest. Dest trying to make magic happen. Out to Jedi. Centering, and it bounced back off Jedi, I think. Yeah, okay. All right, that was better.
Can somebody shoot from outside the box is my question.
Nobody plans to, it looks like.
Dest, rip it with your left foot. Fuck it.
He's done it before.
It has happened, yes. And he scored a magnificent goal. What, against Costa Rica, wasn't it?
Something like that. Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, it was during World Cup qualifying. Phenomenal. All right, take a shot.
Oh, boy. All right, Reem. Okay, we're all right. McKenny out to Jedi. I mean, Tillman's playing super centrally, almost like a second striker. He didn't. He wouldn't have gotten that one through anyhow, but yeah.
Dest could have had that one time.
Musa, Reyna, going wherever he pleases. Tillman trying to make a run. Nothing there, though. Out to Dest, back to Reyna. Ticky-tacky. Nothing happening. Out to Reem, who's getting way up the field at this point, because why not? Because, I mean, there's no guy he has to cover or anything. All right, out wide. Try to get one into Ballo. Back to goal.
Touched at least.
Yep. Okay. Is Reyna all the way over there too? No, Reyna's in
the middle. He's in the middle.
Yep.
You're looking at Jedi.
Yep.
Seriously. Right. Change your hair a different color, man.
Now we're going to try to switch fields quickly because we tried to overload the left and that didn't work. So we're trying to switch fields. Dest, Tillman, bad first touch, but still gets it back to Moose. Is just going to cross this bitch. And they clear it. McKenny, nice inside pass, but Tillman could not get his body shaped the right way. Oh, that was close, though. Good idea by McKenny. Just a little.
That's the point we're making, though. I mean, all the plan is to try to slot those ball through right around the 6. Take a shot outside the box, for fuck's sake.
Or as what Musa did was just say, fuck it, I'm going to crank this fucker right in the...
Just rip it.
Yep, should have ripped it, probably.
Just rip it.
Because that was a little heavy on the pass.
Force the goalkeeper to make a save. Force the defense to respect it, first off. That's the big thing.
Okay,
Oh, my God.
Tillman. Heads it straight to the keeper.
God.
Got to get over and down. Over and down. Headed towards the ground here. Let's see if
go far post. I don't care what you do. Yeah. Anything besides just.
He was moving backwards. Couldn't get a lot of power on it. Here comes McKenny. Let's see if he recognizes the quick. Yep, he did. All right, quick transition. There's still 3 guys that aren't behind the ball right now, but now they are. It's too late. Out wide to Dest. Again, I'm saying it before it even happens. Dest with the cross header. Got to get Pepe in there if you want those to work. Because Balgan's not getting on the end of those headers. It's just not his game.
I see our chat, and our chat is clearly ahead of the game. So.
All right, chat. If you want to get synced up with us, we are at 5407, 5408, 5409.
Oh, that's the Reina explanation point.
5412, 5413, 5415, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. More than likely, you have to go back about 30 seconds. Reina with just didn't get any gusto.
It was right in the middle. Just angle it any direction besides the middle.
But
that's where the goalkeeper's at.
At least he was in the middle.
I will give him props on the fact that he at least took the chance. Hey, thank you, Balgan. Thank you.
But we just didn't get much fizz on that.
I don't fucking care. By taking that shot, by taking shots like those, you're going to force the defense to actually respect the fact that you might rip that shot.
No, I agree.
It's going to open it up. Problem is, and you're doing a great job of this, Derek. You're predicting the play before it actually happens. Guess who else can do that? Trinidad and Tobago can do that.
Yep.
Come on.
Yeah. Our patterns of play are pretty predictable, but this pass isn't necessarily to Dest. That was nice. But can Dest take advantage of it? Nope. There's still
nice deflection, but unfortunately, yeah. But that's the thing, though. You got to mix it up. You can't do the same fucking shit over and over again.
Yeah. Overload one side, then we'll switch to the other. Okay, well, they have inverted the fuck out of Tillman. I'll say that. He's not really even playing out wide anymore at all. It's almost like he's playing second striker, which is odd. But it's different than what we were doing the first half. I would give him that. Oh, all right.
So if you're Greg, who are you taking out? Who are you bringing in?
Well, we kind of already said, right?
Tillman's got to come out.
Tillman's not been any good. I mean, you can't take Musa out, even though he's had a poor game too. Pepe in for Balogun.
Does Luka hurt the team any more than Musa has?
Maybe not. I don't know, but I mean, Musa's here. He goes. He's about to lose possession.
Yeah,
but he held on to it. Pass it. There you go.
Weston Sanson back to Musa.
Weston back.
Hey, you know what?
No, he's going to crank it.
That was a great shot. Thank you, Musa.
Thank
you, Musa.
That's what we need to do. Test the fucking keeper a little. God damn it. Keep them on their toes.
Thank you, Musa.
I wonder if Greg told him, hey, take some outside shots this half.
I mean, again, I joke the fact that Greg watches our show, but I've been saying that for over a fucking year, too.
Well, let's see if we can get a cross in.
Oh
my God. Great cross. Tim Ream. Oh, buddy. You've had a good game. Only one of the few players that have had a solid game. Oh, what a miss. What a miss. Good shot by Musa. Good shot.
Yeah.
All right. American fans get in the crowd, getting excited.
That's 2 chances. That's 2 more chances we've had the last 56 minutes.
Dude, we're almost 60 minutes in this game.
Seriously,
scoreless.
God, we had fans, and I was among them thinking it too. Like, oh man, if we don't win 6-0, I'm gonna be pissed.
Well, right now, I mean, we're 1 man up for what? 45, about 30 minutes.
Last 30, yeah, about give or take.
Yeah.
I mean, Trinidad has had 0 chances, but we've not, outside of the handful of chances we've had in like the last 7 minutes, we haven't had anything either.
Matt's touched the ball once.
Yeah, that was it. That was 35 yards out of the box.
Yep. Yeah, this is pretty disappointing.
We need to get the one in there, guys. We need to get that win. I don't want to go to Trinidad and Tobago with this shit.
Did you see number 15 from the other team?
I didn't look at numbers. What's up?
That dude's fat.
The big boy? Yeah.
He is huge.
I saw the big boy.
There he is. He's got the ball now. He's a large mammal.
I have faith that I could have played for Trinidad and Tobago.
He is a large mammal. What a large mammal.
Man.
All right, so they got possession. Well, they got to throw in.
Good. Hopefully they bring their entire team forward. Because that appears to be the only chance we have an opportunity of scoring goals is when they start attacking. Are they looking at a possible handball here?
They were. It's already been overruled by VAR.
Mm.
All right, what are they going to do with it?
Nothing I predict.
Fiddle
out of there. Out of bounds.
Our ball. Okay, no foul goal.
There's another look at that handball.
So hard to see. So blurry. All right, we're trying to do quick transition before the 3 guys can get back to help out. But they're all back, and they're all there to help out.
Oh, there's a tackle in the box. PK!
Yep. Is that West that's down or Paredes?
Yeah, it's Weston that's down, yeah.
You sure? Looks like Paredes.
No, it's Weston that's down. Paredes is the one who laced it in.
Okay.
I'm curious to who's taking the PK.
That's a really good question. My guess is Balogun. Yeah, you're right. It's McKenny again. He drags his foot, so that was smart by McKenny. He dragged his left foot right across that guy's shin.
Mm-hmm.
That was
I didn't tackle him. I swear. Wasn't me.
That's a pro fall. A pro fall. FALL.
Yeah, it was Jedi. But Paredes played it to Jedi is what happened. Yep. Took him out from behind, buddy.
Yep. Pretty sad. This is how
you didn't even touch the ball, man.
Yeah.
There's no VAR check. I mean, there is. So Divi says, hey, wait for VAR check. I think that's what's happening right now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no. I don't know what could be VAR checked here. I mean, quite frankly, the Trinidad and Tobago player did not even touch the ball. The question is,
how much of McKenny did he get? Let's see here. Slow mo. He does.
Maybe he does touch the ball, actually.
He does get the ball. And McKenny then trips over him. Here we go. We'll see.
Oh, no.
But
that's no good. Well, his foot ahead of him. What's happening here?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know.
It's not going to be a.
That's gonna be a tough. That's a tough decision.
Yeah, because. Yeah,
I mean, I could see him overturning it too because it looks like he might get it right there.
It's not a PK.
Oh,
it's going to get overturned.
Oh, no.
Because he gets the ball, and then McKenny flops over him, trips over him. Yeah. Yeah.
Although I didn't see much of it. Maybe I did, actually. Never mind. I take that back. I could see it being overturned.
Pretty sad that this would be the way we would score, though, too.
Yeah. Uh-oh. I already see the chat. It looks like it's overturned.
Guys, back up.
I need to stop looking.
Back it up. We're at 62 right now on the number. 6201, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 62.
Greg's like, nah, man, that was a turn. That was a penalty, man. That was a penalty, man.
62-15.
Greg, it's not going to help any because he says, what is he? What is that?
62-20, 62-21. If you want to back this up.
I fucked up on the PK call?
I mean, ball and play. So 62-30. If you want to back up your thing so you don't tell us what's going on in the game, and our coverage will make a lot more sense if you back it up, folks. If you don't want to, you don't want to. But then you'll just be spoiling it for other people like me who are like a minute behind.
Here's the thing. I would have been absolutely embarrassed if we won 1-0 against Trinidad and Tobago and that was the fucking goal we scored. I want us to fucking earn it.
Yeah, let's earn it.
This is absolute livid bullshit.
We are playing against the USL team.
At best.
League One USL.
God.
Quality team. It's just we're so predictable, we're easy to defend. We're so fucking predictable. All right, out wide to Dest. Dest's going to try to do a thing here. Gets it to McKenny. Ends up Oh boy, ends up to Paredes and he blasts it over. All right, I think subs are going to come in here soon. 65th minute, probably be Aronson. More than likely. Surprise, we're not going to see Pepe because Balogun's just not been effective. And Pepe can hold up the ball. Uninspiring performance. But yeah, no changes by Greg. And we're just, I mean, the only thing he did differently was tuck Tillman in even further. Leaving Des
literally
leaving Des isolated.
4-2-2-2 is what he's doing.
Well, he's leaving Des even more isolated out there wide than before. Like he's got no help now. It's just him against the world.
John,
All right.
I mean, you take EPL players on a weekly basis, man, but you cut back so often.
So we did the same thing as usual. We switch Fields, McKennie switching Fields out to Dest, who's pretty isolated by himself. That amounted to a hill of beans. We do have possession. However, again, we won the throw in. What's going on here?
Back? What's happening here? Oh, Aronson's coming in.
Yep, Aronson's coming in.
Paredes, it looks like.
Yeah, that's not surprising.
I'm kind of surprised that it was over Tillman immediately.
I am on my second Taxman. I nursed that first one all through the first half. Pepe's in.
For Tillman, okay.
Oh my God!
Are we going to a 4-2-2-2?
A 4-4-2? Holy shit!
Are we going to the empty bucket now? What's happening here?
Not going to be an empty bucket. It's going to be a flat 4-4-2. I guarantee it. Empty bucket would be too defensive. We need to be aggressive. Yeah. Flat out 4-4-2. I would guess. But we'll see.
See how this I guess McKinney could play wing at this point. He's played wing before.
See how this shifts around. Musa with a big ass cross.
Looks like Aronson's out left.
Yeah, that's not surprising. He's like for like with Paredes. Somehow. Well, Tillman's already played as a pinched in second striker this whole half, right? So him moving
fuck was that?
Him moving Pepe up to that sort of same role and just playing two strikers is not much different from what they already tried to do.
Oh my God, you call that seriously? That fucking foul was telegraphed. Everybody knew that was coming. It was going to flop over.
Trinidad's going to push five guys into the box and just pop this fucker up into the box and hope for the best. Guarantee it. They got nothing to lose. Just bash this up into the box and hope.
They got five there. They got four up top. Yeah.
Hope something weird happens.
He's offside. Clearly offside. Wow, Trinidad, that was fucked. Your one chance, and you're poaching offside. Really?
And you only sent three up in that situation instead of like 4 or 5.
There were 4 up there because there are 5. Counting the kicker, there are 5 behind the ball.
Yes, that's not a whole lot of guys up there. It's your only opportunity in this game to score. Otherwise, you got no hope. Just pop it in.
It should be 1 touch, 2 touch ball at this point. Move the ball around, get them off their comfort level.
Reina in.
Oh, God, that was close.
Who shot that? Aronson?
Reina.
Okay.
Or Aronson. Sorry, Aronson. Yeah, sorry.
No surprise. No surprise that he missed it.
Hey, you know what? That was a great chance. I'm going to give Aronson a chance. I haven't been that excited about an opportunity in this match outside of maybe like 2 or 3 chances.
Dude, you got to put that on fucking frame, please. Come on. Yeah, we've seen this look and this shake of head from Aronson all season at Union Berlin. Dude, hit the fucking frame. Christ. All season, he's missed sitters at Union Berlin. I think I've counted. We're up to 4 or 5 at this point.
Derek, at this point, I'm not even counting those. I'm just concerned with him taking a chance, and it wasn't that far off, so I was excited to see it. Sucks that it didn't get at least on goal to test the goalkeeper. That's the important part, right?
Well, I mean, you could be excited about something that's a given at this point with Aronson not hitting the fucking frame of the goal. I mean, this is what he does.
Excited to see the opportunity arise. We haven't had that many chances at all this match. We've had a couple of them.
Yeah, it's been pitiful.
I know.
All right.
Yeah.
We are
That's the only
nearly
reason I'm saying it.
70 minutes into the game. We have had paltry chances to score against a 10-man Trinidad and Tobago team. All right, let's go around the horn. Reyna atop. He's going to get it over out wide to Dest as normal. He's got one-on-one. He's just going to cross it this time, which is why Pepe's in there, because Pepe can get on those. We're going to start back out, and Dest is going to haul one in there again. Balogun totally whiffs.
Corner kick.
Aronson shoots again. At least he's shooting. I'll give you that. He shot again. That one was blocked. It's an improvement. Minimal, but it's an improvement. All right, Reyna, can we get one swung in here on someone's noggin? Let's do the ream thing and have it work this time. He's got some nice crosses. God, we can't get on any of them, though. Just cannot get on the fucking... That's a foul on CCV, I guess, or McKinney. I don't know. Good Lord.
Lay foul, if anything. But...
Boy. Dude. It's getting pretty scary at this point. We're going to go back to Trinidad and Tobago. Scoreless? Really? And allow for another freakish weird thing to happen? Pepe with a good seeing Jedi out wide to Aronson. Aronson back to Jedi, who decides not to cross it, but to get it to Musa, who drops it off for some fucking weird reason to McKinney.
Jose Reyes for $2 says, out of shape right now. I put that on frame. LOL.
Yeah.
It's fair. I mean, I'm sure he's referring to Aronson right there.
Brett, I think you're about a second ahead of me.
Yeah.
Can you do a minor pause?
All right. I did a fraction of a second pause.
Yeah, because
I'm at 45,
you're like
46, 47, 48.
Perfect. Yeah, you were like, oh, and then I saw it after you already said, oh. I'm like,
ironic because the entire first half was that, but then again, you didn't say, oh, that much in the first half.
Right. Jedi's gonna cross this.
Put it in, Pepe.
Straight to Pepe.
Come on.
Oh, but he could not fucking gain control. And then he fouled the dude.
I don't even know if there was any foul there.
Yeah, that was a foul.
I don't know. I just saw the guy fall over.
Again, it's better. It's better in the first half. That was a chance, a legit
Problem is,
chance.
we've got 20 minutes left.
I know.
We need to put one away, of course. Go into that second match with the win, but God.
I mean, you really think the switching fields thing would be even more effective with a man down? Oh, it hit his knee instead of his... He was trying to trap it with his thigh, and it hit his knee instead. So Pepe miscontrolled that. Oh, man. It's just the way it's going right now. We couldn't buy it. This is like fucking watching Josie play at Sunderland.
It really is. We have an entire team of Josies at Sunderland is what we have right now.
Yeah. Just incompetency. Okay. Yeah, they almost read that pass because it's so projected. We know where it's going. Switch fields. Switch. Nope. You got to switch fields. Oh, surprised they didn't. Pepe's got it.
No, it was Balogun.
Balogun asking for a foul again. He's not going to get one. Oh, back up to Reem. Reem's going to control it.
This entire match hurts.
Back to Reyna, trying to field general this shit, but the pace is just so slow. So slow. I understand being methodic in some ways. All right. Shoot it!
Rip it!
Rip this shit!
Second ball,
what
guys. Come on!
What a save.
That's going to only do so much, man. The keeper made a great save. Somebody's got to follow that shit up.
Oh, the keeper hurt his something. His ass bone.
Maybe his coccyx.
His coccyx. Nope. I guess he's got cramps. Aronson taking his fall. Oh, he did yank at him a bit, but you're not going to get a call for that these days. Good fake by Guest.
Left-footed shot.
Bam. Yep.
We had one of those plays earlier in the half, or was it late in the second half or first half? I mean, like just shoot with your left foot.
And you're right. Guys should have been ready for the follow-up, and they weren't.
Nobody was. Nobody followed that shit up.
This guy's going to lay around for a while, just letting you know. Now they're looking at his ass cheek, his left ass cheek. They're staring at, probably you put the magic spray on his left ass cheek. Now the TNT backup keeper is putting his gloves on.
Wow, dude, how cold is it in Austin?
It's not that cold.
I mean, it's 55 degrees here in Indy right now.
Right.
That guy from Trinidad and Tobago had like a puffy jacket on.
You think he's in Iceland.
Like, oh my God, it's fucking freezing out here. It's like 75 degrees. Oh my God, the worst.
All right, Des, you try to do too much. You can't go through two guys.
Ooh,
oh,
he called that clean though.
He did.
I
Wow.
thought that was a foul at first.
Jedi inside to Ballo. Ballo trying to turn.
Make the pass, man. Make the pass. Keep it going.
Yep.
What do you call now? What do you call now?
There was nothing there, Ballo.
They call him because he's down?
Yeah, we're going to see a lot of this. Is this the chunky guy that's down?
Yeah. Other people mentioned, but Calvin mentioned just recently they CONCACAFing hard.
If this is the chunky guy, just give him a Twinkie. He'll get back up. Yes, this is the chunky guy, the big dude.
He's calling that he got stepped
on.
Oh,
no, it's not.
Yeah, he's claiming that he got stomped on, but
that's
what he's trying to pull, at least.
They're going to claim a lot of things in this last 20 minutes.
I don't disagree with
that. A lot of fucking bullshit things are going to be claimed and attested to here. Oh, I got a cramp. I got the cramp. Oh, brain aneurysm. Going down. All right, get this guy off the field so he can get moving. We're down to 15 minutes. And we are scoreless here in the United States, Austin, Texas. It is 0-0 between the United States and Trinidad and Tobago. Currently, our broadcast is set at 75-42, 75-43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, and 50. 75-50 if you'd like to get on time with us.
I don't know what to even say here. I mean, as far as the performance has been going, has Berhalter done anything really wrong?
I mean, he could have made switches at halftime.
That would be my only thing, right? But
this has been a little bit better, but I mean, the play itself is still really predictable. Our patterns of play are extremely predictable, and that is on Berhalter.
Fuck.
Jedi stripped. The dude tried to hip the hip move on him. Didn't work out. He lost. Got to give Trinidad. They knew our game plan. They knew how our patterns of play. They are not fooled by any of this at all. Kenny passed to himself.
That was nice. Nice play.
Yep. He's going to find Dest here eventually. Dest is going to get as wide as he can. A direct cross.
No.
Oh, no one there.
He's going to save it.
No one there to meet it. Musa. All right, blast it. Now, waited too long, Reina. Now you're covered. Now we're going to do the cycle around the box thing. McKenny's going to try to chip it. What? Why did Musa move out of the way of that?
I'm fine with that, actually. It worked out nicely. But they still fucking saved it. Fuck. Offside.
Mm-hmm. Maybe Musa was offsides. That's why he moved out of the way.
Or maybe he got called off, and maybe Jedi said, hey, I got a better chance at this. And he did. He had a solid opportunity.
Oh, that's fine. It's possible.
Because he's kind of turning around. I'm fine with him not doing that.
Oh, man. Did Jedi really call that?
I don't know. I think he made...
Oh, Aronson with his typical shank. Shankopotamus left foot shot.
It was actually Pepe who was offside, because if he didn't actually go for the ball, Balogun might have had a chance there.
God damn it, Brendan. Get a clean foot on the ball. Blast that fucker. I know it's your left foot. For Christ's sake, you're a professional soccer player.
Mm-hmm.
All right, back out to what we like to do. Dest. Whoa! Almost a miss pass to Musa. Down to McKenny. McKenny trips over the ball. Gets back up.
That's all part of his plan. It's all played out, Derek.
They are going down the middle here a little more, but Reina, why are you going there?
Nope. What's happening? I don't even...
Des with a crazy pass to nobody. Gets back to Des. Des looking for the cross. He's going to do it again.
Oh!
Oh!
Aronson with a chance.
Was that Jedi? Oh,
Aronson.
Oh, no. No, not Aronson again with another miss. Oh, my God.
Games Central says for $2, Trinidad, how many times we got to teach you, old man?
Can you believe that miss? Did you just see that miss? What the fuck? Get it on frame, Brendan. Get it on frame. This is like Union Berlin all over again. I got to experience this on weekends, and now I got to experience it with the fucking U.S. men's national team. Brendan cannot get a fucking shot on goal. And
that's just got cooked.
Burned. Okay. Let's reform.
Out of bounds for a goal kick. This is the first goal kick of the match for the United States.
Wow, that's got torched. All right, folks.
This has been painful, man.
10 minutes to go.
Painful.
USA 0, Trinidad and Tobago 0. We've been up a man almost, this entire second half and the 15 to 10 minutes of the last half. We cannot score. We don't know. We don't know how to solve this problem. A man up. We don't have to
keep lobbing it into the fucking box. That's what we're gonna do.
Well, that's why Pepe's in there, but it ain't working, is it?
There you go,
Brendan with the steal. Oh,
there, Des. Come on. There you go, Des.
There we go.
Rip it.
He does. Blocked. Balogun having no luck on the shots today. And then we commit a foul. Okay. Now, regardless of the fact that our patterns of play are so predictable, this has been some of the worst performances I have seen in a while, collectively from our team.
Pepe Stan Al Weinstein says for $1.99, I like how Pepe stands offside.
Yeah. All right, long ball.
That's here. Cherberk says for $10, score prediction if we go to Trinidad and Tobago 0-0. Thanks for the $10.
Depends on the goat patch. We'll see.
I already know what happens, guys, but I'm not going to say anything. No goal, right? It's a goal!
Was that a chip?
Pepe got a hip shot. Whoop!
All right. Well, thank God for bringing in Pepe.
Yeah.
I can't believe we are this ecstatic being
Thank
one
you,
of.
Burke, for that $10, by the way, man.
But this is more of a relief than it is anything for me. I am happy we scored, but wow. This has been
I'm happy it's 1-0. We're going to go into the final 10 minutes up a goal.
Up a man.
Up a goal for for an entire fucking half.
So Reyna gets it out to Jedi, and then Jedi chips it in.
Is it
Let me see.
Yeah, that's like a side of a foot or something there, man.
Like a shin?
He got a foot in there.
A back heel! He back-heeled that fucker, I think. Let's see. Oh, that's not a good replay, guys. I can't see shit on that one.
Oh, my goodness. Turner touched the ball.
Yeah. So now
Midnight Man for $1.99 says if Greg says something positive from this, I'm and then fuck face there.
Yeah.
He's got a fuck face.
By the way,
watch it. The last 10 minutes we'll put away like 4 goals and we'll win 4-0, and all of a sudden it'll just be projected like, oh my goodness, we absolutely destroyed Trinidad and Tobago.
I want to know if Midnight Man has an album out yet.
This is the same thing that happened with was it Uzbekistan, right? It was like 1-0 the entire game, and then we scored 2 in the extra time, and all of a sudden the 3-0 game makes it look like it was a blowout.
I don't think that's going to happen. Because I'm a Midnight Man.
Uh-oh.
Come on. Midnight Man.
Got something going on, man.
Uh-oh. Left testicle?
Right foot, right knee area?
Right testicle. Worse. Everybody has a favorite testicle. If you injure the right one, it's bad news. Left one, you can tape that shit down to your leg. Keep going. Right testicle. Usually
Greg, a little out of your box, man. Get back in there.
A little larger, usually, than the left. Hard to tape down. All right.
Looks like people are saying Gio limping. Gio got stepped on.
Rub
That's
some
a
dirt on.
hammy. I don't know what's happening there.
Rub some dirt on it. Let's go, Raina.
He's still calling for it, so he's still hungry.
Yep. Feed me. Not the best Gio Reyna game I've ever seen.
Not a lot offered at all. I mean,
Nope. Death's still tempting, and he's gonna get a quarter out of that. Out goes Reyna to take the corner, so he's not that bad off. Credit to fucking Trinidad and Tobago for just battling. Back to Dest. Right into the man.
Yep.
Oh,
that's your manly man right there.
Oh, did he get hit in the testes?
No, he got hit in the head. Right in the face.
Really?
Yeah.
Like, I thought he's shaking his hands like it hit me in my testicles.
He's going, no, don't even come out here. I don't even want medical assistance. Just hit me in the face. That hurt like motherfucker.
I'm fine. He's like, I'm fine. Let's get
on. All
right.
With it. Let's see what happens here. I'm going to ignore the chat.
Oh, they're going to take him out for this because it hit him in the head.
No!
Concussion protocol.
Oh, that's rough, man. That's why he's doing that. No, don't even come out here because he didn't want to go for that.
Exactly.
All right, Reyna has the ball.
Just dribble through these dudes. Just dribble through them. Yeah, dribble through them.
And across.
No.
Jedi rips
Damn!
it. And it's goal. Jedi with the second. Oh, that's two flips.
Hold on, dude. Don't hurt yourself there. Christ almighty.
Remember when he did the one celebration, he pretended like he pulled like a hammy, and then he's like, oh, yeah, that's right, bitches.
I do like the fact that Jedi's like, okay, let's not celebrate this too much. Let's get the fuck out of here. He's like, no. Everybody back off. Let's go.
Man. The double flip. I mean, that's pretty much celebratory right there.
That's all you needed, right? He didn't need any more.
Yeah, you only needed two flips. I agree.
Right. This is a great shot. Oh, and it
looks like it hit him a bit, a little deflected.
Yeah, it got a little deflection there.
The keeper wouldn't have had a chance regardless.
This is what happens on occasion. You shoot from outside the box, people.
Strange, isn't it? How do you break a bunkering defense?
Oh, yeah, exactly. Blast one from the
Turner
outside.
with the third touch of the game.
And you're right. We might get a third here, and
what did I say? Literally.
And this will all look like it was fine.
Yeah, they beat Trinidad and Tobago handedly, 3-0.
That last guy doesn't seem to be getting back too much for Trinidad and Tobago to play defense anymore. And boy, we like this.
You get a goal.
We've been doing this move all night. Just kick it out to Des way on the wide and just let him do something. He hasn't done much, to be honest. Now Moose is going to try something.
Might as well walked it in there.
Damn!
I thought that was a third goal. Oh no!
It's Aronson.
No, it's Pepe.
Pepe.
It was Pepe.
Oh my god!
Oh no!
But it got blocked. Corner kick.
Did it get a block?
It did.
Oh my god! It was wide open, man.
Wow. Well, that could have been three.
That could have been the third right there.
And that's all going to paper over what was a horrific game. This is all going to paper over a horrible game.
So
horrible.
Bad. I mean, it sucks to sit here and watch a 2-0 victory and sit there and go like, oh man, and just be upset. Be upset with the performance. That was a horrible game.
Right. There were no solutions. So,
oh god.
I mean,
but the same people that really hype up. Oh no,
Bello with a bad tapper.
The same people that hype up Berhalter's results all last cycle. Like, oh well, you know, he won this, he did that.
Greg Berhalter has the best men's team's record for coaching and wins. Yeah, that.
But that's the thing, though, isn't it? Is that he got the results? Yes, congratulations. But the matches themselves were like down to the fucking wire. We were up 1-0 the entire match, and we just sat back, or it was just ugly.
Yeah.
And here we are again. We went 80 minutes, barely an opportunity on goal, and then all of a sudden we're up 2-0.
Yeah. Oh,
should have been like 3-0 by now.
Oh, 3.
There it is. What did I
Yep.
just call it? What did I call it, right?
Yeah, I know. This is going to paper over what
man.
was an atrocious game. An atrocious 80 minutes. This is going to make it look like, oh, yeah, that was good. We were great. No, we weren't. We were horrible. But look at that.
Hey, you know what?
Guess where they attack through, Brett? Look as this attack comes from. The middle. Not out wide. The middle.
It was a great goal by Gio. Nice ball by Ballo. Good combination between the two. But again, it's so little, so late in the performance that I can't even be happy. We're up 3-0. I can't even be happy about this.
No.
I mean, yay, we're moving on after beating Trinidad and Tobago 3-0 at home. But God.
0-0 for 80 minutes. And that is what I was asking for at halftime. How about a little play down the gut? Right down the fucking middle. Since they know how to cover our wide play and are trying to overwhelm the left wing, which we tried all game. We didn't stop doing it. We just kept doing it and then switching fields.
Looks like somebody stormed the field. Whatever it's saying right here.
Ooh, Reyna's not happy about something.
I think somebody's on the pitch.
Well, he's yelling at the guys. I mean, so something like, that's about fucking time or fucking shit
6
or whatever.
minutes. And Berhalter's going like, he's upset. It's like 6 minutes. Berhalter, they might put you up 6-0 by 6 minutes. Come on.
What are you complaining about? Is he worried about losing the lead?
Yeah. Maybe. He's like, oh my God, 6 minutes? Are you serious?
God, what a pussy. If I were him, I'd be like, 6 minutes. Thank God we can score 2 more goals. And this will look like I coached a magical game.
Yeah. I mean, this was Uzbekistan all over again.
Yeah.
Europe 1-0 for 80 fucking minutes. And then all of a sudden, bam, bam, all of a sudden the game looks amazing.
It was worse than Uzbekistan.
Mm-hmm.
It really was.
Yeah.
Because this Uzbekistan is actually a decent team.
Greg should have won 12.
To get 2 more goals. I agree.
Hey, fuck it, man. What, 6 minutes? Are you serious? Only 6? We should have 12 minutes.
10 minutes. 10. I want 10 more minutes.
10.
We got to get this to 6-0. There's that meaty man, number 15. He's a big boy.
Yeah. He's a...
You think McKenny's chunky?
Big specimen, yeah.
All right, Jedi out wide.
You gotta give him credit, though, man. He's survived the entire 91 minutes right now. So I mean, he's doing better than I would have done.
I mean, right? He's a big boy. Look at him. So, had Aronson put away his 2.
Oh, jeez, Reem, what the hell was that?
Maybe this is why he's worried. And look how slow CCV is. Jesus, he's slow. Oh,
He just wanted to club himself. He didn't want to go into that. Jose Lopez for $1.99 says the commentary team on Max already starting that.
Starting what?
I don't know. I haven't been listening to the actual.
Brett.
Down? Nothing. We're up 3-0. Of course, we're not going to get shit.
Your mic went out for a sec. It was weird.
Probably because I'm pissed. Bella didn't just go for it.
Bam!
For the field goal.
Massive over the goal. All right.
Seriously, this touch right there. Oh, God.
What?
Had him beat.
Oh, I know. What was that?
But that should have been a foul.
No.
You got taken down.
Shoulder.
It looked like a penalty to me. I'm agreeing with the Max commentary here.
Nah.
Yep. Tom agrees as well. That's a penalty.
You don't get that call.
Oh, we're up 3-0 in the 93rd minute. We're not going to get that call at all.
No. All right. Who's got the ball? Is that McKenny? Yes. McKenny trying to dribble through the whole team. No. Doesn't work. Surprise, surprise. All right. 3 minutes left, or less than 3 minutes left in Extra time. Folks, don't let the score, if you're just tuning in, fool you.
I literally just turned on the commentary for HBO Max, and they're talking about certain players. I talked about McKinney just now, as far as like players who in the second half really turned it on. And I'm like, well, that's because Trinidad and Tobago literally played defense the entire second half. I think they got it in our half like once.
Well, they did that in the first half too.
Yeah, so I mean,
it's just our inability to break in.
There's a fourth touch by Turner. Hold on.
Turner's trying to get a breakaway started here.
Nice touch by Reyna. Jeez.
Nice. Yep. Oh, come on, Ballo.
Look at Reyna.
Oh,
going
he's going
long.
to switch fields. Okay. Well, it was an idea. Didn't work. I would have thought maybe going straight ahead might have been better, but that's okay. Aronson, bad pass.
No one.
Right to the fucking Trinidad player.
Aronson could have had a hat trick on his own.
Yep, at least 2. That header was a horrible miss. You just got to get shit on frame, dude. That's what I don't understand.
That's a big thing, right? I mean, make the keeper make a save.
Even if it's not, a great shot, just get it on fucking frame. Des is going to heave this in.
That was a weird ball.
Tricky one hopper there. All right, we're down to 2 or a minute left here. Some guy dressed like Lawless behind the goalkeeper there.
Yeah, I mentioned that earlier. The old Lawless, like the American flag wrapped around him and everything. Des just got turned again. McKinney got turned.
We're
getting sloppy.
By the big dude. Ream and Jedi are there to clean it up. And back we go the other direction with 30 seconds left.
Andrew says, wins are wins. This game will be forgotten. Only the results matter.
No,
True.
Andrew. No.
It's true. It's true in the sense that if we move forward, we move forward. A year, 2 years from now, we won't remember this match at all.
Yes, we will.
No, we'll remember an idea that we've had built up over games.
You and I will remember this game because it's too much like a lot of the other ones.
Again, it's the idea that we remember more than the actual performance itself.
That's not what Andrew's saying. Andrew's just saying wins are wins, and that's not true. We're trying to develop a World Cup team that can battle, that can compete. This shit here is not going to do dick in the 2026 World Cup. This shit needs to get better. So no, wins are not wins. Wins are not wins. Okay, they're a W. This is a W, but this was so fucking shittily played for 80 minutes. If you're not concerned about that, then okay, fine. But the next time it goes not just 80 minutes, but a full 90 minutes of shitty play, you'll be concerned, and you need to be concerned because we can't play like this. This was poor. Look at the goals, 82, 86, 89. We played shitty for 80 minutes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We dominated the ball. We dominated possession. We had no fucking clue what to do with it. We were completely predictable on what we were going to do with it.
I just want to say, without Pulisic and without Wea, it was kind of surprising that we actually looked a lot better with a true two-striker formation.
Well, there's an idea that Greg somehow settled on. Let's play 2 strikers.
Yes, he has to watch our show because we're the only ones out here predicting a 2 lineup. I keep seeing this article from The Athletic talking about there's 4 strategies that are completely obsolete at this point. And I haven't clicked on it, but I imagine that one of them has to be a 2-striker formation because nobody plays a 2-striker formation anymore.
No, but I guess when you need goals, you need 2 guys who can score in there. So it's Spencer Dirty for the 669. Thank you, Spencer. Greg needs to wake up and realize lack of wings means we should play Geo Central with Pepe and Ballo in front. Dog shit performance. Yeah, it was. Yep. It was. Sorry. Wins are not all wins are wins. It's like saying having all the possession makes a difference versus Canada and saying we dominated the game. It's not the same. Possession means dick. And sometimes winning 3-0 versus Trinidad and Tobago does not mean you had a good game. It does make a difference that we looked as toothless against this team as we did against more toothless, in fact, than we did against Uzbekistan.
So I will say there are probably some performances throughout last cycle that I don't necessarily remember how we played or whatever. I just remember the result and saying yay. But I will, and you brought up Canada, I will say I will always remember that performance right there.
Yes.
Where we quote unquote dominated the match,
game, yeah.
And yet still lost. That's the argument right there. Is that a win is a win. Yay! But the performance behind it is telling, hopefully, that this was a fluke, and we go into Trinidad and Tobago a few days from now and absolutely curb stomp them at their home field.
Yeah.
I can say, hope to God that happens.
All right. Am I blaming this all on Berhalter? Absolutely not. I'm blaming the patterns of play, which are predictable on Berhalter, because he's telling them to play like this.
It's his system. Yeah, absolutely.
Yes. But did the players play well? No. They were bad. Tillman, bad. Musa, mediocre. Ream was fine. Ream did
Turner had the best game. He made no mistakes at all.
Yeah. Jedi, okay. Just not at his best. I mean, did what he did, but
I'm sorry. The only person I can talk about any props towards is Ream. CCV was fine. Everybody else had their ups and downs. And it's hard to take much from this, except for the fact that we looked disjointed throughout the entire match.
Balogun looked like a ghost most of the game. Reyna couldn't really pick up on because he was the one responsible for building our tempo. Didn't figure out the tempo need to get faster until too late in the second half. A lot of guys just off their game. Let's be frank. And I understand it might be difficult with missing Pulisic and Weah. So you're getting used to new guys out wide, Paredes and Tillman. But, I mean, it shouldn't be this hard. You're playing a USL League One skilled team. And
Daniel says, according to FootMob, everybody pretty much acted like a 7 or better.
Fuck FootMob. Those guys are morons. Don't listen to them. They get shit wrong constantly. I don't know what game they just watched, but not the game we watched, where we had lots of bad passes, poorly weighted passes, patterns of play that were completely predictable. We played against 10 men for over 70 minutes. Was it? No, over 60 minutes. You know? David, for $2. Thank you, David. This is on players, not GGG, Paredes, and Tillman. Listen, I just said it's not all Greg's fault, but you cannot also take into account that we didn't make any substitutions at halftime. We played basically a lot of the same patterns of play, except we tucked Tillman in tighter and then replaced him with Pepe, which was a good choice to make. And then once Pepe came in and Aronson came in, although Aronson,
Aronson had 3 of the most opportunities of the match. I mean, everybody else didn't do shit.
Yeah.
At least he was taking his chances, you know. Gotta give him props, even though they're all wide.
He does the same thing for Union Berlin. It is so frustrating. He'll get opportunities. He'll miss sitters. Can't even get them on frame. Kicks him over the goal at Union Berlin. Heads him over the goal at Union Berlin. He's just atrocious when it comes to scoring in the box. And we've said this before. Some guys and we did this back when he was at Leeds too. Once he gets in the box, he becomes timid, or he's going for the inside the box thing. He gets timid. And a lot of guys are like that. And that's why they're virgins for so long. Once you get near the box, you can't freeze up. And that's what, unfortunately, Aronson's problem's been since he's been at Leeds.
Yeah. And I guess to David's point is that, it's not all on Greg. Predominantly, I would say Greg started a lineup that all of us, agreed with. There's a single person out there that was saying that this lineup should not have handedly beaten Trinidad and Tobago.
Right.
It wasn't working. My only criticism for Greg was that the subs should have come at halftime.
And the patterns of play, by the way.
Yep.
He's responsible for patterns of play. How many times in this game I said, and here's what we're going to do next. And that's exactly what we fucking did.
I thought you were ahead of me on the game.
Oh, I was.
Time, but you were just, now he's going to do this. Now they're going to do that.
Yep. Because it's so predictable. It's so easy to defend. So that's why at halftime I said, how about trying to go right down the gut instead of the wings? And we did it one time and we scored. Reina to, was it Pepe or Balogun? Reina, Balogun, tiki-taka?
The Reina and Balogun goal, yeah. That was that. You had the Jedi to Pepe goal. And who scored the first one now? Why am I spacing that one?
Was it Pepe with his heel or something like that?
No, that was the second goal. Reina got the third goal. I can't think if he scored the first one.
No. Jedi scored the second goal. Pepe scored the first. Jedi scored the second from outside the box, and the last one was Okay.
Al Weinstein for $1.99 says this all comes down to Greg.
Well, the patterns of play certainly come down to Greg. The system comes down to Greg. The lack of substitutions comes down to Greg. But the play, the lack of the heavy touch, the heavy touches, the lack of focus, the bad passes to open people, those are on the players.
Yeah. I mean, and on top of that, we got to look at the subs that were offered there. We had Pepe, we had Aronson, and who else came in? Was there anybody else?
Nope, I don't think so.
But you had three other subs on the line that you could have brought in at any point. Where's Luca De La Torre?
Well,
why didn't Musa play the entire freaking match?
At this point, Greg's probably shitting his pants, so he's not going to make any massive changes. So he's just saying, how can I get a goal? And Paredes wasn't going to get you one. So bringing Aronson, though, ain't going to get you one either. It'll get you opportunities to score, but Aronson will miss them all. Pepe was the one guy at halftime I kept saying, time for Pepe. Although I was saying, because I didn't believe Greg would play two strikers, I said, Pepe, come bring in Pepe for Balogun. Yeah. But I don't mind the Balogun-Pepe team up. I think that's, if I would have thought he was capable of doing that, I would have said, do that.
I think we're the only two people on the internet broadcasting the fact that we would like to see a two-striker tandem at some point.
Even if it's a 4-4-2.
Do something. Who cares what the rest of the world plays? You got to adjust accordingly. And at this point, we need the goals. You take out a player and you bring in another striker. You play two strikers, which we did. And guess what? It worked. In the end, it worked.
It looked a lot like a 4-3-1-2 at the end there, with Reina playing right behind Pepe and Bello. The ski for $5. Greg doesn't deserve Pepe. Left off World Cup roster, but saved his job again. Second time. I don't. Here's the thing, Ski. Greg's not any risks at being left. I mean, he's not going to lose his job.
No.
Like Betty Crocker has determined that he is going to be our coach till 2026, and he could lose every fucking game in Copa America. I still don't think he would be at risk because he's Greg, and Betty Crocker loves him some Greg. So I just think, I mean, look at the quotes we got. You know, it all turns out, Betty Crocker said, when I talked to Greg, he was the perfect guy for the job. I mean, he's got everything we need to do to build a legacy coach and a legacy program. Whatever the fuck that bullshit means. Go fucking bake a cake, bitch. I mean, seriously, do we need to talk on those kind of grand terms? Let's just focus on a game at a time, which is all we should be doing. There's no point in saying things like we're going to change the way people see American soccer.
Change the way people
Americans see American. Why make comments? How are you going to measure that? You going to do a poll in 10 years and find out, hey, did your view of American soccer change? When did it change? Okay, great. Well, I'm going to thank you for, all right, I got another guy to call for the poll. And then you're going to put all the stats out. Or are you going to measure the amount of people who watch MLS? Or are you going to measure the number of people in the United States that watch soccer in general? Because I don't know how you measure that. How do you measure that? Great mission statement. What
There
else?
you go. We got is it going to pop up? We got Eric Ronaldo here. at halftime saying, better change it or it won't get better.
He's right.
And then he said the tactics, but then he also followed it up with, I can't believe we didn't make the obvious sub. Who do you think the obvious sub was in this instance?
Pepe, probably.
Because this would have been at halftime, so
Yeah.
it would have been Tillman out.
Right.
So
all right.
That's my take on it. That would have been the obvious sub.
I called Eric a few weeks ago and he didn't pick up. So I'm still trying to get him on the show. Haven't given up. I have his phone number. So I also left a message in his message box here on X. So we'll see what happens there. Look like it, but he's been busy lately. So I haven't been able to get a hold of him for a little while. Back and forth.
Yeah, I'm looking at Twitter right now, scrolling through some stuff. I see a very polarized fan base here.
Why?
Most of which saying, "Hey, we played poorly. We shouldn't have. We were lucky to come away with a 3-0 victory, etc." But then there's another portion of the audience that are out there saying, "We played well. You know, just a couple players played poorly." But that echoes the Berhalter Canada match where it's like, oh, we dominated the match. Well, we lost 2-0, but we dominated the match, you know.
Of course.
We held all the possession.
We were clueless in the final third. How is that a good game? When you dominate the ball against a fucking USL League One style team and can't play for 60 minutes. A man up.
Man. Yeah.
Don't tell me this is a good game. I don't know what game you were watching, but if you think this is a good game, you don't know dick about soccer. Nothing.
That's the big thing, right? Because we're talking about it. We're like, oh man, what can we say it with a positive tone here? Well, Ream had a good game.
Right. Ream had a good game.
All right, that's the end of the show, guys.
Turner.
What else can we say?
Turner didn't make a move wrong. Not a hair wrong.
That was horrible. I'm only saying this with a smile because we won 3-0 in the end.
Yeah, but don't tell me this was a good game. Don't tell me we dominated the game. Of course, we're supposed to dominate the game, you dumb fucker. The problem is we couldn't score, and they kept us from scoring for 80 minutes because we were completely predictable, and the style and our system and the way we play is so predictable that I was telling Brett what we were going to do before we did it. In real time, in real fucking time. So that's why it's pathetic.
I was laughing most of the game because I thought you were still ahead of me by like a second.
I wasn't.
But I was just, you're like, all of a sudden you start doing the time. You're like, it's 55, 33, 34, 35. Like, I'm like a second and a half ahead of you now. So I'm like constantly hitting pause and unpause. But you're still like, you were predicting it the entire time, and it's hysterical.
Well, it's pretty sad, is what it is, really. When we're our patterns of play are so predictable. And listen, I mean, everybody plays the triangles and all that other shit, but our overloads on the left wing, whatever reason, we decide we're going to overload the left all fucking night. Mm-hmm. Okay, that's fine. Overload the left, but can that lead to the switch of field being into the central gut of the team? Does it always mean it has to be completely switched to the other side of the field to Dest? It doesn't mean it needs to be that way.
Yeah.
That ball can come back to McKennie, and Reyna can be then moving towards the gut. You get the ball to Reyna. Now you've taken all the players that had shifted out to the left to defend against our overloading the left, and you take advantage of the gaps in the middle from the shift to the left, instead of trying to take advantage of something way on the right, which is going to take you a while to get the ball all the way over there, because it does for us. And by that time, they've already shifted over. It's so stupid and fucking pattern predictable. It's frustrating to watch, especially when you can call it out before it even happens.
Derek, I'm gonna do a 1-2 on you. I'm gonna both stroke your cock and then punch you in the face here in just a second.
Okay.
Enrique Gutierrez says, "At Derek, you hit the nail on the head. We are currently a one-dimensional team under Greg. So clearly, you know what you're talking about, Derek.
But
Alexander Mantooth says Derek is the most miserable prick on USMNT. That stands for QAnon, United States Men's National Team fan base, and that's saying a lot."
Oh, Alexander Mantooth is such a fucking piece of shit. It's not even worth responding to. I mean, what a piece of shit thing to say. Don't even add that Q in there, you fucking idiot. All right. But you do you, man. You do you. I am not a miserable guy. We have a great time on our show. A great time on our show.
He's got a hate boner for you right now, Derek.
Oh, well, whatever. All right, Mr. Tiny Prick. Just move along.
He's stroking that cock for you, just for you, Derek. Just
Seriously,
stop right there.
Oh, he's so miserable. This guy's so miserable. Oh, I'm not miserable. I have a great time covering our team, covering the game, and covering, hopefully what will end up being some sort of progress towards 2026. But you got to call him as you see him. And this was a poor game. I like winning. Greg is the best coach. Okay, this is a troll account. Nobody is this stupid. There's no way. That's a troll account. All right. Yeah. That's not even a real person. Real people don't think like that.
But according to Turd, he is the most winning coach in U.S. history.
He has more wins and winning percentage is the highest ever for a U.S. men's national team coach in his first 4 years by beating lots of island nations and Caribbean nations.
Thank goodness, it's all Trinidad's and Tobagos.
Yeah. And I mean, he wasn't even there for our last Nations League Cup win, which was the best we've ever played. The best we've ever played was was that BJ? BJ. Nations League. Best we ever played that I've ever seen versus Mexico. That was complete, utter domination. Complete, utter domination. That's what I want to see. That's what I want to see. And versus Trinidad and Tobago, a 10-man Trinidad and Tobago. I'd like to see better than this tonight. This is pretty lame.
Well,
sorry.
Yeah, possession-wise, yes. In the first 2/3 of the field, we destroyed Trinidad and Tobago.
They had
in
no
that
hope.
Final third, we had no options, no chances, no opportunities. There were a couple chances that went wide, a couple opportunities that tested the goalkeeper. Thank goodness, because they did exactly what we've been saying from the get-go. When you're playing against a team that bunkers down, the opportunities aren't going to come from playing it out wide and throwing it across the box. It's going to come from shooting outside the box and hoping for a rebound or a corner kick or various opportunities that way.
Last time I looked,
it's not going to come from our general horseshoe around. Whoop. Nope, not going to happen. Okay, cool.
or the predictable switching fields real fast. That didn't work either. But not a whole lot of attempts down the gut in the first half. But finally, second half, some attempts down the gut. And that's what you got to do. I mean, so, yeah, not the best game.
Right, Untouchables said no one wanted to shoot
until the second half.
You had Jedi shoot from outside. That's how he got his goal.
Musa.
You had Dest shoot from outside, which forced a save.
Yep.
It caused a goal kick. I mean, it's just that if Trinidad's going to throw 5 people into the box and 4 people just outside the box, rip a shot.
Musa tried twice.
Musa had one, yes, absolutely. That was a rip too.
So yeah, that's something, and they all came from the centrally, and that's where if you're not going to make the massive switch of field, and instead of taking it from overloading the left to trying to find a crack in the middle, because they've shifted over to protect your attacking on the left, then there should be some gaps to shoot through down the middle too. You don't need to go all the way to Dest on the right. You don't need to do that every fucking time. But it took us a while to figure that out. So again, it's not all Greg's fault.
Well,
but again, we've said why some of it is.
I mean, look what happened here. I mean, Costa Rica must have been sitting back down a man for 80 fucking minutes, and then Panama put 3 goals up on them. That must be how it happened, right?
I mean, Costa Rica, their next generation is total garbage. It's almost as bad as Canada's.
I don't know if anything's bad. I don't think anything's worse than Canada's. Man, they flamed out 3-0 in the U17s.
0-3.
But then, Well, they flamed out is what I said. So, I mean, I emphasized that. But, yeah, you're right. It should have been 0-3. You're right. But they flamed out 0-3 in the U17s, and they had a goal differential of -9. They only scored one goal.
They got killed by Molly. Absolutely.
5-1.
Absolutely destroyed by who were the other two
Oddly
teams?
enough, Spain was their best game. They lost 2-0 against Spain.
Uzbekistan beat them 3-0 fucking nothing, dude. Like, Canada has no hope after about, 10 years go by. They're going to be horrible.
Clash King says Costa Rica is not bunkering, to be frank. I was joking around, emphasizing the fact that we played a team that bunkered and we beat them 3-0 at the very end of the game. It was just kind of a throw-off joke. That's all.
Yeah. And by the way, this idea that they were bunkering, traditional bunkering, they weren't. They didn't start out playing a low block. They met us at midfield. Okay?
Yeah.
Then, and when they were trying to do something going forward, they had 3 guys usually up, and those 3 guys would sprint back. But it took us a while in the first half to figure out, hey, if we attack really quick, those 3 guys can't get back to help the bunker. And that's when McKennie got it out wide to Jedi, and Jedi had to cross the Balogun, and Balogun almost scored if he could get a foot on it. But it took us a while to realize, hey, once we regain possession, we need to attack, and that's what McKennie did. But that was late in the second half. It took us that long to figure out. But really, they didn't start off the game bunkering like in a traditional bunkering sense. They played a mid block that fell back into a low block eventually. But it wasn't like right away. They didn't just go, oh, we're going to play a fucking low block right away. They didn't do that.
Yeah.
They let us have the ball on our end, but they met us at midfield. So it's not like,
I think it was literally once they went down a man is when they started bunkering further and further back.
Yes, that was deeper then. And, but yeah. I don't know what happened to the Costa Rica-Panama match, but I can tell you this. Panama are on the way up, and Costa Rica are on the way down. As far as being a traditional power in CONCACAF, Costa Rica's in trouble. They are in big trouble. They relied on that old-ass team.
Golden generation they had,
for a long time. And they had a gap
so
like we did, right? Too.
We were one cycle ahead of them.
We had the Breck Shea generation. Black hole gap where we had no players from that generation work out really
at all. No.
Yeah, not much.
Who are you gonna throw in there? Come on.
Yeah, I don't know. You can't really. So that's why the last World Cup when we failed to qualify in 2018, that's why we were playing a bunch of 30-year-old guys and an 18-year-old kid, because that team should have been made up of a bunch of 25, 26, 24, 27-year-olds, 28-year-olds, and it wasn't. It wasn't, because we had a black hole of development.
It was a bunch of players hoping to God that they're going to get their 4th World Cup.
Yes. That's what it was. It really was.
Really what it was.
Regards. Yep.
3rd or 4th, depending on the player, I guess. But yeah.
All right. So let's take on our final comments here or questions, because we're breaking off the 3-hour mark. I believe Tact and Pete.
We've been prepping up for this for the past month or two, this 3-hour marker, so we were ready for this show.
Yeah, and after we're out, I would try to find out when Pete and Tack's show post game is coming on.
Yeah, they were talking about doing something after this. Yeah,
right, and it should be fairly soon after our show ends. So I think they're expecting us to end at 11:30. So any last questions from anybody?
Nope, I don't think anybody's really posting anything else up here. I feel like we've covered the game throughout the game and then talked about a little afterwards. I don't think going over our standard grading system is worthless.
Right.
Like I said, the only positive out of this match was Ream, and then Turner had a good solid performance, but he didn't have to do anything.
Right. So, we don't have any more Berhalter jizz slurpers. Like that one dude? No other guys like that showing up? All right.
Yeah, some people in the chat thought that he was Tact or Pete just trolling us.
It's a plant. He's a plant for sure. He's a plant for somebody. Or maybe he is a plant because he's pretty dumb if that's a real person. Because nothing we said has been unfair.
People are bringing up that Pepe was a positive. I thought Pepe's play was a positive in the move in the right direction. But that also changed the tactics. I thought everybody's game improved whenever we went to a 2-striker formation.
I did too.
So I don't think Pepe had a bad game by any means, and he got a goal obviously. So there's props to that.
And yeah, I mean, it just took too long for Pepe to come on. 75th minute, right?
Somewhere in that range.
So that's too long. When they had solved us, a 10-man Trinidad and Tobago had solved us. They had solved us. So that can't happen.
They solved us from the first minute. They were never pressed. They were never pressured.
No.
It was, yeah.
All right. Thanks for everybody who came out tonight. It was fun.
Yeah.
I know I'm a miserable piece of shit, I guess, but I have fun doing this. This is a lot of fun for me. I just want us to be better. That's all. That's, the only thing I would say to people who
I fully expected coming into this game that we were going to sit there and just be like, yeah, I know we beat them 6-0, but that's against Trinidad and Tobago at home. Whatever. We can't really take a lot out of this game. But now we're sitting here going like, oof.
Wow, I know.
That was rough.
When we were at the 80th minute and I said, folks, we got 10 minutes left. I was like, are we fucking shitting?
Yeah.
Holy shit. Okay. So make sure you like and subscribe. Share it with your grandma. As usual, thank you for everybody who showed up tonight. It was a blast. Say hi to your stepsister for us.
Real quick, to bring this up, Broken Furnace wants to know if we're going to live stream the next match. Tact and Pete will be back, so they'll probably be doing that.
Right.
And Derek and I aren't necessarily in the realm of wanting to compete with other people when it comes to that stuff, like splitting the audience. It'd be cooler if they're all in one centralized location. We might jump on with Pete and Tact. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, if you guys haven't noticed, we're not bosom buddies or anything, but we do coordinate with Tack and Pete on our shows. We don't ever try to cross each other or do a show on top of each other, and they usually do that. So they're going to be covering the post game there. We will be back on Tuesday to give our review of the show. So no Monday show. We will be back Tuesday at 8:15 to give you our review of our portion of it.
We may or may not jump on the show with them, but I mean,
we might.
That's up to them to decide if they even want us on there.
Right. We were there for the last one.
Guaranteed Tuesday 8:15. We're just pushing our show one day past because the game's on our show.
Yeah, we were on Tack's last show after the Germany game. Was that it? So
yes, I think it was that. Yes.
So we came on for the post game for that. We might do that again, but that's up to Tack. And right now he's pretty busy. I'm sure having a grand fucking time out there in Austin.
Yeah. I'll send Diego the link on for Tuesday's show. If he wants to jump on, he can jump on. I'm cool with that.
Yeah. I was actually thinking he might be there in Austin tonight, but I don't know if he was.
He was. So. Yeah. He took photos next to Berhalter, and he had told he's like, what do you think I told Berhalter? I told him that that number 8 should get the armband, which is a Weston.
Yeah. And
then play AZ. Now, it took me a second to realize he was talking about Zendejas.
Oh, yeah. Well, Zendejas was not going to get to play today. Mm-hmm. And that's something we kind of figured in our pregame show we did. So, all right. We will see you on Tuesday then. Enjoy your evening. Thank you for showing up. And until then, we love you.
She's a trap, she's an unsung novel, turn a lap and get your whole world dazzled on the line, or a phone call with or without wine.
That hurt. I'm tuned in like crazy, and I'm pretending like I know what they're doing, and I'm
be articulate and intelligent.
Greg's a bitch. That's all.
I find them offensive.